Okay, good evening and welcome. This is a real wildcard stream here, and it's a wildcard that's going to come and take over the channel for a wee bit. I think it's going to occupy the strategy slots for a while. Yeah, there's an element of strategy to this game, like who do we send to their horrible deaths? It's State of Decay 2. We ran a long play of this just a few months ago. It was fantastic, great fun, love the game. I hear it had a bit of a rocky release, but I don't care because I didn't play it then, I played it now. And now the game is really good. We played it on lethal mode, which is very, very difficult. But the problem is it's not difficult enough. So what we're doing is we've come back to the game and we're playing with a mod called DarkSide. The mod makes the game not even remotely fair. You get about a third to a half of the resources that you would normally get on the aforementioned lethal mode. Everything's incredibly deadly, the plague will wipe out most of your people, and really it's just misery from start to finish, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. But that wasn't quite enough to bring me back to the game for the stream. I wanted a little bit more of a twist to it, because I really like it not just when people are dropping like flies in my games, but when it's you guys dropping like flies in my games. So that's why I've grabbed the community editor tool for the game, and I have put in people from chat into the game. I've put up a little guide on how to make characters. You just send them to me and I slap them in the game. Pretty simple stuff. It's got all the tools you need. You don't even need to own the game to do it. So I've set up a new game here. It's completely untouched, just started and stopped at the very beginning, and we'll be playing through with this. We start off with 3 characters. If we're ever reduced to fewer than 3, I'm going to bring in more people from the collection of chatters that we have. I've got like a dozen of them already, so it should be enough to keep us going for a while. I haven't figured out how I'm going to get additional characters. I think I would unlock them vanilla in the game and then bring them in, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. The point is, I imagine a lot of them are going to die, so we need quite a few meat shields. All the setup's already done. We haven't brought in any boons or anything like that, and the characters that you can make are not very good. So we've got Euristo, we've got Calaw, and we've got Twink, Fox, Asher. These 3... Well, let's just say if I was creating my own characters, I wouldn't have made these 3 upstarts. So, I don't even know what the map is. Providence Ridge. This is the first map I ever played in the game, and I haven't played it since, so it's going to be nice to be returning to it. Shame that there aren't that many maps in the game. It's only 4, maybe 5 you count the DLC. I don't, because it's story-based. So who have we got running here? We have Euristo, fairly well-dressed 5-head here. His house burnt down and he is lazy. If you ever found a lazy character in this game, you would immediately just feed him to the nearest juggernaut. It's horrible. But Euristo said he wanted to make someone as close to him as possible, and that's what we've got. We've got this Twink, sociopathic weirdo. He's irritable, he annoys other community members, and he gets fewer standing rewards, so it's going to be hard to do anything with him. But he is nose to tail, which is kind of good. If he levels up a bit, we'll be able to get extra food from him. And he knows soundproofing, which is honestly quite useless on lethal mode and above. And finally, we've got Calaw here, depressed sod that he is. He's uncomfortable at parties, he's an insomniac, but he knows how to recycle. Recycling is actually very good, so I'm glad to have that. Recycling program is not good, so I'm not happy to have that. Shelf life on these 3 characters, not great. Let's just find the person who is least likely to... Okay, well, we're not going to run Callum as our main because he doesn't have any stamina. So let's run with Twink and see what we can do. Now, our characters are all pathetically unarmed. Euristo has nothing but a butter knife. Calaw here has a rusty screwdriver and a carving knife. Tell you what, I am taking that. Yoink. All of our backpacks are fairly small. Callum doesn't even have anything good on him. The rest of us will just have snacks and bandages. Basically quite useless. And our first goal is very simple normally. Just go to the starting base and set it up. The problem is that starting base is probably full of horrible zombies, and with our butter knives and rusty screwdrivers, we're quite unlikely to be able to clear it out. So this team of social misfits, I'll be quite impressed if they actually manage to make it to the first base. What I will be doing is giving it a wide berth and just trying to scavenge anything I can find. It's already not looking good. This is terrible. I would like to have weapons for all of us because there are a lot of ferals running about already. Ferals are the most dangerous enemy in the game. They are faster than you, they are pretty hardy, and oh, that is very good. Alright, Callum, sorry I stole your blade. You can have it back. There we go. Now 2 of us have weapons. They're not good weapons, but at least they're weapons. Take this port as well. You're just going to be a bit of a pack mule for now. Now, early on in this game is nothing at all like the short demo I played earlier. This is not rooty-tooty point and shooty. You don't run and gun, you're not going in like this is some kind of action movie tearing everything down. No, you are doing the Slav squat and creeping around, desperately trying to find anything that will keep you alive and avoiding the many, many things that will not. Like that horde of zombies over there that's shambling right in the direction that I'm trying to go. Even a single zombie is a big threat because if they see you and decide not to attack but instead groan, the area of effect of their groan is enormous and it will attract every zombie nearby to that location. So you need to stealthily take them out before they do that. 210 meters in that direction is where we can set up our new base, but I'm just taking it really carefully. Another thing, ferals, I will bring them up often. Ferals can sense you from a very long distance and hone in on your position, and if you're lucky, you'll notice them before they're right on top of you. They can also just outright kill you. Most things, they'll hit you, you'll get floored, and then you'll take some damage to your max hit points and you get back up. And you can actually fall and get up quite a few times in the game. But with ferals, they will just rip your head off, and that's not good. That's very not good. Even Dark Young, right? Dark Young played this game quite a lot. He played it with me quite a lot. We made a good team, dare I say. Even he acknowledges the immense ball-breaking difficulty that is DarkSide mode. So we're not in for an easy time. And in spite of that, we only have these crappy characters to make do with. Jake and team, good joke. Okay, toolkit is a good find early on. But what would be an even better find is some fuel. Or another weapon, because currently Euristo's going to have to fight with just a soggy old screwdriver. Pesticide, that's very good. Except we can't really use it right now. Molotov is great, though. Here you go, Euristo. Your important job is to carry this pesticide and toolkit for me. And don't you dare die with those, because I need/want those later on. A Molotov could be key for cleaning out the next... for cleaning out the base if it's full of zombies. I don't think it always is, but we should check. If it's got way too many zombies than we can handle, we're going to need something to create a diversion, like some firecrackers or flares, and preferably, well, the Molotov that I have will do a good job of wiping out most zombies. Ferals, once again, I'll bring them up often. The plague ferals are immune to fire, so are the plague juggernauts. That means the whole idea of bring all the zombies to the yard and set them on fire will not work on ferals. It'll in fact make them very angry and they will down you and kill you. I don't like ferals. Headshots will kill everything except for juggernauts. Oh, and ferals, because ferals wear helmets. And unless you're carrying a 50 cal rifle... Where's that plague bloater? Oh, he's inside the base. Unless you're carrying a... Nope, 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 nope. Get away from there. That place is infested, and I can hear ferals inside it, so we are definitely going to have to scavenge anything better than what we have before we make an attempt on that. Guess we're not taking that base. There's no other base that we can take. All other bases cost influence, and we... Oh, Joe, well, there's a feral, so, guess we're not going that way either. Can we just leave this town? On top of that, if we made a load of noise over there, that feral will come and play nasty with us. No, don't you dare make some noise. Where's that feral at? Can't even see it on the map. Oh, and the horde is over there. We just arrived in this town, and it's already agonizingly deadly. I briefly considered running this on multiplayer, but it would shift the whole tone of the stream, so I decided against it. I have a feeling that the feral knows we're here. Be ready for anything. Okay, there's a food place and a medical place over there. With any luck, they are not already picked clean. Again, we gotta give this a wide berth, because we know there's a feral. Well, we know there are multiple ferals over there. The saving grace is that I don't think juggernauts are going to spawn on the first few days. You will not take down a juggernaut with a few butter knives. You will be able to take down a feral. Oh, breaking this open is a bad idea. The door was locked. We could ram it down, but that'll make a lot of noise, and there's a horde right there. So let's not give them any reason to come and ruin our day. Let's try the back door. Just like Princess Peach's castle. There we go. Bowser makes it through the back door.
If I piss off that skinny freak, I'm gonna have...
Skinny oh, don't let it... Okay, guys. They're making noise. Get the door. Hunker down. And wait it out.
We got this one locked down.
Okay, so when we walked in here, unbeknownst to me, there was a screamer right there. We killed it before it screamed, so the horde was not alerted to our position. If it had screamed, I'd already be at least 400 meters away by now, because staying here would be death. Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. I think one of us, or two of us, got nibbled there, though. How are we actually looking? How are we feeling? Callum, you got nicked there, but not a lot, surely. How are you feeling?
We can't keep going on like this.
Oh, he's only 4% infected, that's nothing. This isn't a good place for me to search right now, because we don't need medicine. I mean, we'll probably need it shortly, but bandages will make do for now. I'm searching things like toolboxes, hoping for weapons. A portable generator is not a weapon. Callum, you pack mule. Here you go again. Probably not going to find anything useful there and there. I mean, useful for now. I'm leaving it completely, or... I'm not completely searching the place, because if I completely searched it, it would look black like that, and that would throw me off when I double back. I want to know that I hear something. I think it's just a regular zombie. I hope it's just a regular zombie. It's coming from in here. This is a food place. We don't... Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, that's not...
Ah, jeez. Right, well, I can't have you making that din, so smack, smash, and let's hope that there's not too many getting alerted. We have got to play a low profile for now. I completed all lethal boons yesterday. Oh man, lethal mode, the trader finale. That is just broken beyond belief. I had to replay that many times because it kept bugging out like nobody's business.
We can't ever forget. If we're gonna clean out this area, we could use a base of operations.
There you go, Callum. Just keep being my pack mule. Right, I have an idea for how we can handle the situation, but if a bloater shows up, we're already dead. There is a car, we have a toolbox, and there's a fuel station over there. So if we fix up the car, fill it full of fuel, we might be able to run over enough zombies to get through, but the car will probably blow up. That's as good as I can do right now.
I used to be a huge baseball fan. Last time we tanked in the playoffs, I was crushed for a month. Yeah, I guess tragedy isn't what it used to be.
No, I'm just gonna cause problems if I go up there for now. I was thinking of scoping out the area, but I'll pass. Also Callum, baseball, really? Somebody's saying that the game is perhaps still a little too quiet. Well, we can crank it up even more. No, skin off my nose. I'm not the one watching this. I am, however, damn near maxing out the volume of my own headset because I need to know where things are. And vision is not one of my strong spots. Okay, I don't want to search the shelves here. It's probably just got snacks and drinks and stuff. Guess snacks are almost worthless, but when you have to melee so much, they could be quite useful. I need fuel, and I need fuel badly. Oh, I'm not good at... Oh, perfect, a gas can. Who would have thought we'd find a gas can in that gas can? My hearing isn't so great either. It's just that compared to my vision... Oh, I do like that. Fuel, Callum, you know how it works.
We need a place we can defend.
Go on, I'm sure you got a strong back. Oh, that is very nice. Two cans of fuel. Right, we have a car over in that direction. It's the car that you start the game with. In fact, if I hadn't saved and loaded, we would have spawned next to that car. But I couldn't find a way to sort out our starting survivors and also spawn there. It spawns you over here. And I didn't even know this thing existed before. I'm not even sure if it exists in vanilla. It's just a completely useless base. Maybe the game doesn't function unless there's actually a base. Right. 180 meters. We're going for it now, no matter what's over there. With the caveat that if there's something like 3 plague ferals, we're out of there. Actually, we're just dead. If 3 plague ferals came for us, there's no way we could kill it. If there were 1, sure, maybe we could all just jump on it with our little butter knives. But 3 of them would murder us. We'd just run, and the slowest person would die. No. I saw Urangu McBain's character, and I'm not even sure if I copied it over. G-Pick and Urangu McBain are 2 cancerous survivors. They have nothing but negative traits. If you ever found them in the game, you would ditch them entirely. I thought that I was opening it up to abuse and that people would make characters that are too good, and that's not very exciting. But it went completely the opposite. Alright, Euristo can finally have a weapon. I'm going to take these really heavy things and stick them in the car.
I'm tired of living on the run. We need a place.
This should make it easier for us to fight. We'll get less exhausted. There we go. These things are heavy. 20 pounds, 25 pounds, 12 pounds, 8 pounds. Right. Gas cans. I will store one of you. The other I will put in the car. Oh, notice how extremely small the amount of fuel that we're putting into the Maragra is. Maragra is the name of our car. Now, how do we handle this? Well, I think it's getting late already. Get in the car, guys. There's no doors either. Alright, let's go up and see what's happening. Come on, you idiots! All you can eat buffet! Just get out of my freaking base! There we go, I'm sure that's not annoying. Oh, I sure wish I'd used both those fuel cans. Right, now, with a bit of luck, that's attracted all the zombies, especially the ferals, we see one right there, over to that side of the base, which means if we approach again from the side that we just drove in from, it should, touch wood, be relatively clear. Kiting does indeed work. Alright. Get out, get down, and be quiet. So, the zombies follow sights and they follow sounds, and they will pursue both mercilessly. But if you get out of range of what they can hear and break line of sight, then they will lose sight and just get to the origin of whatever they saw or heard, and then just kind of go on mindless mode. There's a big fat bastard over there. That's a huge problem, because I don't have anything ranged to kill him with.
Can't let it get the jump on me.
Freak. Oh, I don't like that. There is a feral here. Somewhere. Don't know where, though. that thing dead so it doesn't come and ruin our day as well. What the hell is that? Well, I know it's a... Yep. Let's go. There we go. Whew. That went very smoothly for a feral. There's a screamer. Oh, bollocks. Right, let's hope that we get the screamer before the screamer gets us. Where's the screamer? You cannot sneak up in a feral. Can't be done. Oh, shoot! Shot it!
I'm on it.
There we go.
With a bit of work, I think we could settle down here.
Get out of the cloud, Callum. Okay, that's kind of good. The bloaters have exploded. I really hope you're not currently being destroyed by the bloater stuff. No, he's not. Oh, there were a few of them coming in. They must have heard the bloater explode. The bloater exploding makes a lot of noise. What are you doing? Is it clear yet? Almost. Right, if we're lucky, nobody got blood plague. If we're unlucky, we have a dead person on our hands. Let's see what the verdict is. Whew. Well, that went smoother than it really could have. Okay, how's it looking? Nobody's dead, or dying rather. Callum is 33% infected. Euristo is 43% infected. Great thing about this base is it starts in an infirmary, so immediately Euristo's getting checked in. He can go and take a lie down, and he will slowly recover from the infection. It's only really a problem if it hits 100%, but when it hits 100% it becomes a huge terminal problem. And the cure for it is so expensive I'd sooner put a bullet in their heads. But that's just the kind of caring and compassionate leader that I am. Let's make sure everyone's looking good. I'm going to take all the items off of them. Shove them into our supply locker here. Don't worry, Callum, you're still alive for now. Okay, good for you to keep the baseball bat. Everyone has a melee weapon. And that's honestly better than you could really hope for most times. Yeah, the bodies dissolve over time. I mean, realistically, you would absolutely have to take care of that, or else they're gonna bring in all sorts of nasties. And here's the car. Right, bigger bonus. We didn't even have to destroy the car. Part of my plan was to just drive the car through the zombies. The car would explode, but take a lot of the zombies with them, and then we'd have to repair the car. But as it stands, the car is functional, albeit barely. It's going to get a bit of extra gas. Oh, that is a sad lot of fuel in the car. And let's see, we got building materials, food, and fuel. And we'll
broken weapons aren't much good to us, but having the workshop would change that.
I'm actually going to use those weak painkillers right now. Deposit the pesticide, the generator, the other weak painkillers, and keep the toolkit here. If this car explodes, at least there's a toolkit in the bonnet, in the boot to fix it later on. So let's talk the supply situation on DarkSide mode. Notice that we're low on everything. We have no ammo, low meds, low food. Yeah, it's not good. The consumption hasn't grown in this mod, but the amount that you find in the rucksacks has decreased massively. I think you'll generally get between 2 and 4 things in a rucksack. Whereas normally you'd get about 6, so that sucks. That sucks big time. So what are we going to do now? We're going to scout the area, and as he's relatively uninjured, actually completely uninjured, Twink Fox here is going to patrol the area and try to find as many useful things as we can. Priorities are more fuel, more building materials, any gun, and a crossbow. The crossbow, I guess, isn't a priority. It's just a very nice thing to have because it allows you to take down things from a distance completely silently. So the scouting tells us what's in the neighborhood. If it's white, it has something in it. If it's black, it has nothing in it. Or at the very least, it's been completely explored by us. Generally, if something is black on the minimap, you'll ignore it because it's already been picked clean. Right, oh great, Jake's strongest character is a twink. I tell you what, I'm actually quite surprised that we're even alive at all right now. I thought at least one person would be Yamcha'd by now, but no. For some reason it's still showing up as white, don't know why. So, what do we do now? There's a fruit stand, there's quite a few things over here. There's a feral there. No shortage of ferals on this map. I am strongly considering just fixing up the car right now because I don't know where we're going to find another. And if this thing explodes on me, that's going to leave me a sitting duck. So let's at least have a bit of survivability on the car. Our toolbox only contained 3 spare doors. I could have done with 4. Big benefit of the car, the boot space. This mod is horribly unfair, but there are some things that it does which are quite nice for you. One in particular is that the boot space of all vehicles has been massively increased, and I do mean massively. Normally it's between 4 and 9. In this it's between like 9 and 20 something. And boot space is important because you can only deposit rucksacks back at your base. If you get a rucksack full of fuel or meds or something, you can only deposit those if you go all the way back to your base. And that can make mid-game scavenging really tedious. Especially since you can only carry 1 rucksack at a time per character. But you can put them in the boot of your car.
What do we have here?
And suddenly having a lot more boot space means that you can go around for a lot longer and pick up those rucksacks. So I would say that was a pretty good change.
Nada. Zilt. Nothing.
Of course, it has some balance implications, but I will take anything I can get on this mode. And hopefully our liabilities back at base will be healed up soon enough. Euristo and Calaw both equally infected. Twink Fox avoided all infection. Portable generator is a waste of time to install. Our mission is to upgrade your base by building a new facility. Probably a garden. It's not going to give us a lot of food, but at least it's going to give us some food. Maybe not, though. I don't know. A workshop is also quite handy. Basically, you want everything, and the problem is you'll find nothing because everything costs building materials, and building materials are something you are not going to find in abundance on DarkSide mode. Even if you find a rucksack of it, they'll generally contain 3 pieces of building material, and most things will cost between 8 and 15, with higher level things costing about 25.
Could be worse.
It could be a lot worse. A Molotov is a great find at this point. Molotovs are great for crowd control, especially when I don't have guns or decent melee weapons to do that with. But come on, I'm hoping for anything good here. It's also going to get dark soon. I don't know how long the days and nights last, but the day always feels too short, the night always feels too long, and the night is oppressively dark. I tell you what, I should definitely have my car over here. I don't have the... Oh, Christ, there's a horde by the car. Well, you know, they can just have it. I'll just get searching for anything of use,
Easy for a bit.
which I almost certainly won't find here.
Yeah, that's locked.
This is risky, but... Did they hear that? Did they hear that? No. The horde looks like it's moving on. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Stock up on ammo.
So Euristo's complaining about lack of ammo, our food is going down, everything's going bloody down. I I should have brought Callum's backpack. He has a slightly bigger backpack than the rest of us. Tell you what, there might be food in here. I'm going to check the most likely thing that has food and then pop over and check on the car. Because my backpack is already full. There we go. Got just what I was after.
Okay, we're clear.
So you'll start to notice that there are these circles around areas on the minimap. What that means is that you have scouted the place and it creates a temporary safe zone around it, which means that monsters won't spawn there. The word spawn is important because they will wander in, they will follow noise there. Yeah, they'll just generally make your life unpleasant. But the saving grace is they won't spawn, and that's for a limited time. It does wear off. The exception is if you create an outpost. If you have an outpost there, then the no spawn area is enormous. I'm going to keep that Molotov on me because it's a get out of jail free card if things go really south.
Better move on.
Nothing here, nothing even in the back of that car. It's a shame. Alright, the horde seems far enough away. Let's bring this car just a wee bit closer. Not too close now. You'll see on the minimap these little circles coming out of things. That's the noise. That is the distance at which anything can hear your noise, and zombies are extremely attracted to noise. Oh yeah, and Darius, DDR has trained me well for the zombie apocalypse. Never forget having my thighs groped at the clinic from the doctor saying, I've never seen them so big. She was pretty impressed. It was one of my early days in Sweden as well. I thought, okay, is this what Swedes are like? All hands on? A smoke grenade. I never used those, and I don't think that's going to change now. Alright, so one of the big advantages that oh, yes, a roll of firecrackers is surprisingly good to get early on. Those things are very, very loud, and they'll attract a lot of attention, notably away from me. I was about to say something, but I've forgotten what it was. Ah, yes, the advantage of being out here with Twink Fox is that the other two are resting back at base, and if they can rest, that means their fatigue is going to go down. You build up fatigue whenever you're active. If it gets too high, you start getting tired, and your maximum stamina starts going down. You really don't want that. The only solution is a good rest or some coffee. And I don't think we're going to find a lot of coffee. Project Zomboid is still in early access after 7 or 8 years. Yep, I remember that thing. Huh, how's this weapon? How's this weapon? Heavy, slower, not interested. I like weapons that I can swing quickly, unless I'm going for Plague Heart. But I still want it. Is there any space left in the car? Just one single space would be fine. That is a no. I don't think there's anything here I'm going to drop instead of the nail puller. Yeah, oh well, let's make do with what we have and head on back. Put on the backpack, says Young. Great idea. Surprised I didn't think of it myself, because that's what I normally do. There we go. This is heavy stuff, but that's alright, we're driving home. There.
Where am I gonna put that?
Oh wait, what? Oh, I forgot to replace the thing in the car. And it's getting a little too dark to be making these kinds of mistakes. Why in the world can't you stack DVDs? Yeah, the inventory space stuff might not make a lot of sense. But just immerse yourself. It's a game. Besides, although things take up space, they also have weight value. And that's pretty important. If you have low encumbrance, you can run really far and it doesn't take a lot of your stamina. Conversely, if you're laden with stuff, your stamina is going to evaporate. So this is good, and this is exactly what we need to be doing. Picking the immediate area clean. We go back, we deposit everything back at base. I mean everything. And then we go out. This is the kind of supply running we're going to be doing for some time, but...
Okay, we're running on fumes here. We really need some more fuel.
Yeah, we don't even use fuel, Callum. Shut your pie hole. And give me your backpack. There we go. Callum had the only good backpack among us, so I'm taking it for more space to grab things. Ah, Feral's right there. Okay. Plenty of opportunity for goods, but maybe not good opportunities for goods. Gotta make do with what we have, though, and I really need more fuel already. Does the fuel last longer? I believe fuel does indeed last longer, so we're putting in the same amount of fuel into the cars, but the cars just have much larger capacity for fuel. Okay, that's a problem, and that's a problem I'm going to deal with right now. There's a Feral there. Come on, Feral. I know you want some of this. He doubtlessly can see me. I'm just waiting for him to come for me. There we go. He's probably going to hit the front of the car. Good. Oh, not good. He did. Okay, well, I'll take that. That was not how I intended that to go, but it's how it went. And smack. So how you use cars on lethal and above is very important because they are incredibly fragile. I think all zombie hits do about 300% added damage. Probably even more on this setting. And that means if you think, ha, zombie horde, I'll just drive through them, your car is going to explode. So some tricks for that. Oh, that's not going to make me popular. Tricks for that. Hit enemies with your car door. Vehicles have positional damage. So if you smack them with your car door, it hurts the door and not the rest of the car, so it won't blow up, but the door will fly off eventually. You can also run over them in reverse. For some reason the back of the car is more sturdy than the front. Of course that only reduces the damage, doesn't negate it. Do we have a goal for the campaign? Yeah. Eliminate every Plague Heart. We didn't do it on the lethal mode run, and that never sat right with me. I quite like the fact that you get these small plot digests going on. So we got incredibly lucky here. There were 2 rucksacks of materials, and we need materials more than anything else, really. Even food, right? We eat a lot of food, but at least food is relatively plentiful. Oh, wow, nice. Callum was looking through things and found some usable fuel, so Callum's not as useless as Euristo. I am impressed. Is this going to replace all the strategy stream slots? Survival is a strategy after all. I think so. I was thinking about the strategy streams all week, actually. I was like, oh man, I need to put something in here. But Vicky 2 really turned the thumb clamps on me. And that left me in a bit of an internal debate. I was like, yeah, but I did a vote and it was for Vicky 2, and we even said we'd do Belgium. And then I was like, hold on, what am I even stressing over here? I'm not doing this to stress. I thought, what do I really want to play? State of Decay 2. And just like that, State of Decay 2 became the most popular strategy game known to man. Okay, great find there. Rucksack of food off the bat. Seeds. Seeds are pretty useless, but hopefully someday I can build myself a farm. I'd rather watch this than Vicky 2, to be honest. Vicky 2 is a game that is theoretically great. It's just that in practice, it's really not. The people that do really enjoy it are the people that have managed to overcome the game's oppressive hostility towards the player. And I understand that because I used to play a lot of EU3. I could never go back to it now because EU3 is not a game that wants to be played. Many of the systems in... Oh god. Right, so bloater exploded over there, and those send out big waves of sound. Now, you might think that's not a problem, it's over there and I'm over here, but that means any zombie behind me that would have got caught in the sound wave there would then be running in that direction, and if they came across me while running, they would turn their attention to me, attack me, scream, and then suddenly I am the hottest thing on the menu. That's us. Okay, so a feral was attracted to that. And you know what? When I hear feral, it's synonymous with away I go. Oof. I didn't grab a lot of things there, but I grabbed some things, and that'll do. Oh. Just not quite put my car on top of these. If you park on these yellow stripe things, you can immediately transfer goods from your car boot to your base. Like so. So we deposited 3 materials and another 3 materials and some food. So food is no longer quite a problem. We have a minus 30 to morale, thanks to this being incredibly difficult. But killing the freaks brings up morale. So for about 20 minutes we get plus 15 mood because we killed a feral. We're going to need that, because otherwise mood is very difficult. Aristo's happy because he has all the time in the world to paint his bloody models. Unfortunately, Aristo does not contribute to our labour pool because he's lazy. Did I ever mention how useless Aristo is? I might bring it up from time to time. Not only does he have minus 66% cardio experience rate, he's also limited to 5 levels in cardio. That means he can never max it out and go on to be a marathoner or anything more advanced than that. So, God, he's useless. He's like unbelievably useless. Alright, so Callum's going to rest up, get rid of his plague. Problem is now Twink here is tired. He's been out searching all day. He brought back the food, he brought back the materials, almost enough for a garden, but not quite. Ooh, enough for a workshop, but that's a bad idea. Garden is a better idea in my opinion. So, we're going to rest with you and switch out. So wake up and smell the mustard, Aristo.
Okay, I'm done for now.
You're hot bedding with Twink. Alright, so what have you got? You've got this Majima's Practice Bat. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is a modded item. Sadly, and this is a big risk. Wait, where'd that... Ah, yes, of course, the good backpack is in here. There we go, half decent backpack on you. And with that bat, you are now going to go out and do the searching. He's a little injured, but only a little. What has he got? He inhaled some gas from the bloater. He's got some gouges and scrapes. But all in all, Aristo's fine. He can go out there and, collect goods for... Oh, crap! Get down. So this guy, he didn't spawn here. He can't spawn here because it's our safe zone. He wandered in. He must have heard the car and decided to pursue it. And if he had screamed here, then everything that's out there in the darkness would have swarmed on this position. And that's no problem. It's by our base. We'd take them down with all the guns that we don't have. So maybe Aristo should go and fix that for us. There's a campsite over there next to the bathroom and tool shed. Big risk though, because it's dark. We won't be able to see what's hiding out there, but we got to do what we got to do. Actually, this is god awful. I'm going to do something. The car is one saving grace in this mod, but there's another saving grace, and that's rucksacks. In the base game, breaking open a rucksack is really terrible, but in this, it's pretty good actually. Normally, you would open up a rucksack and get some meager resources, but in this, it's actually a lot less meager. So what do we get here? There we go. We get 4 fuel bombs and 2 gas cans. That's actually pretty good for 1 rucksack of fuel. So we're going to use that to power up the Maragra and keep going. No, we didn't get a morale boost from killing the Screamers. Screamers are way too common to get a kill bonus on. You get the kill bonus on Ferals and Juggernauts. And Plague Hearts, but Plague Hearts are very special. They're not really something you kill, so to speak. So there we go. Got the gas cans. I think Aristo's going to hold on to those fuel bombs. Well, maybe 1 fuel bomb. If he dies, I don't want to lose all 4 of them. Fuel bombs are very powerful. There we go. Also, I dare not accidentally press Q because that's going to create a big fire, and if the car gets caught in it, the car's going to explode. And we have no toolboxes. What's down there? Plague Bloater, and Plague Zombie. Fortunately in this game, the zombies are not attracted to light. You can flash them in the face with your flashlight all you want. Alright, Aristo, hold there. And look closely. There are a lot of zombies closing in on your position, so maybe get a bit of distance. Hide behind this rock. So they've been attracted to the noise of the car, they're following the car, and now they're going, okay, no noise, nothing moving, and they're just going to wander around fecklessly. Euristo, speaking of feckless, is going to go and check this out. It's a camp. Nothing here. So, good. It becomes a temporary, in massive inverted commas, safe zone. But the only thing you can check is this strange lunchbox. Hopefully it somehow contains a gun. It does not. It contains a jar of cocoa butter. God, useless is as useless gets. It took him a long time to search that little lunchbox, says Marvin. Whenever you have a question like that, and I appreciate that wasn't a question, just remember that this is Euristo. Somewhere Euristo's sitting watching this going, I hate all of you. Alright. So now we perv our way into the bathrooms. And we find 4 whole screws. That's nothing, by the way. You want hundreds of those. But we gotta collect what we find here. Maybe we'll find some medicine in here. Booyah. Big win. Well, it's a big win if we survive long enough to bring it back. The zombies are prowling around out there. But, oh, and there's a screamer. If that guy screams, Euristo's gotta leg it. I would even abandon the car just to run home with Euristo here.
Clear. No more Zeds.
It's a bit of a deep voice for you, Euristo. I thought you were trying to make a realistic you. Okay, energy drink. That is another get out of jail free card. It's a hard counter to a feral. If a feral is on you and you don't have a way to immediately kill it, you might consider running away. But a feral, zombies don't have stamina bars, and you do. Your stamina would run out. The ferals would not, and then it would kill you. But an energy drink gives you increased... Hold on, I'm just trying to think how to handle this. There we go. Energy drink gives you increased stamina for a duration of time, and that will get you to safety away from a feral.
I got knocked back a bit, but I'm good to go.
Excellent. The useful guy is ready to go. And stealthy takedown. No noise generated at all when you do a stealthy takedown. If the zombie knows you're there, there will be noise, but it's usually not enough to attract anything that isn't already within spitting distance. Bottle of decent gin. Alright, now let's get in here. Hopefully it's not locked. It is not.
Clear. No more Zeds.
There we go. Campsite tool shed. Pretty slim pickings, so come on, firearm. I tried searching, but I didn't find any bad English accents. Well, the one thing you don't have is a bad accent, Euristo. Okay, wow, this has been one poor haul. There is a slight chance of something good over at the Ranger's tool shed, and there's a reasonable chance of something good over here. There's a bunch of cabins there. We can't see them, but we know they're there. But there's a small problem of our car being surrounded by zombies. If the zombies start piling onto your car, you can just kiss your car goodnight. But we can make a man out of you, Risto, yet. Silently, stealthily, we can make something out of this useless lazy bones. Ditch the non-stackables. Yeah, we're gonna have to drive away, but Fatty over there is a bit of a liability. He might hear us when we rev the engine, so... Huh? Why is Euristo so injured? I don't think his stamina was that low when we picked him up. Okay, that gas inhalation did a bigger number on them than I thought. I thought he had more stamina than that. Still, it wouldn't be the first time I just imagined something. Let's set a waypoint over there and go and explore. Even though there are a lot of problems with doing this off-road. We won't do it off-road, actually. We're going to follow the road. Especially since it's nighttime. The bloaters, the big fat guys, they can lie down just wherever they want. And if you run into them, or even drive close to them, they'll explode. And then, if you're in a car... Oh, this is an even better place to go. If you're in a car, that gas will stick to the car and keep hurting you, and it can and will kill you when you're in the car. You have to bail out, taking even more damage from bailing from a moving car, and since you've just hit a bloater, odds are the zombies have heard you and are rounding on you. So with all that put together, I don't want to accidentally run into one by driving through a dark forest with zero visibility. Man, I've got a lot to say about this game. Yeah, apparently they fixed bloaters not spawning on top of you, but I was driving around earlier, and I did have one spawn right next to me.
Clear.
That was risky. But... oh, shoot! We have a situation! I'm out of here. Oh, God! Get off the freaking car! You want the car so badly? Take it! Okay, there we go. Right, so before I bashed that door down, I did look around and I thought, okay, no zombies nearby, but apparently they were there. In particular, there was a feral nearby. That feral did scrape Euristo here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Nice.
Yeah, ferals are by far the most dangerous. Juggernauts are nothing compared to ferals. The thing about a juggernaut is they're big targets, they're slow, they're easy to see, avoid, you name it. The only time I think a juggernaut is a bigger threat than a feral is if it's directly in your base and you're not heavily armed. Because then the difference is juggernauts can actually smack down area of effect attacks that will shred your party members. They also have a one-hit kill attack. Oh jeez! Check your surroundings. Whew. This is why I should never be on a scouting party. What did you see, Jake? I saw nothing. Well, I didn't lie. I think we might have made a bit of a noise here. There's another thing prowling around out there. Ooh. Well, that's a good find. Crossbow. Unfortunately, only one bolt for it, so let's hope there are also some bolts hanging around here. That sounds like a lot of zombies outside. And something's making noise out there. A lot of noise out there. Ooh, bigger backpack. Let's not give them any cause to enter here, shall we? No cause to enter here. Keep walking, tons of fun. Keep walking. No, they can't see the flashlight. Just keep walking. It was actually quite a good discovery that they don't see the flashlight, because previously I was going around like this and I was like, I can't see a damn thing. Alright, they passed. How fortunate. The traffic cone zombies are meant to be very rare, but I think that's the second one we've seen so far in this stream. Oh, Diamond Sea Fusion. With the car right here, I wouldn't have even been able to just run out and get in the car, because they would have jumped on the car and trashed it. So I would have been down one Euristo and one car.
All clear.
And one of those is a bigger loss than the other. Alright, so for some reason they were prowling around inside South Cabin 2 here, and... Ooh, well that is good. Those rucksacks aren't very good, they're awfully heavy, but they have 8 capacity. There's another type of rucksack which is a lot lighter and also has 8 capacity, but 8 is the most spacious rucksack in the game. And especially early on when you're trying to get everything you can get your filthy little mitts on, more carrying capacity is king. I don't even worry about being weighed down in general. Oh wow, lots of them. Great. Everybody in the group can have a full-size backpack already. But I was hoping for crossbow bolts. Hey, good to hear that you're better now, and also good to hear that we've got a second crossbow with bolts. That is good, and we're not even finished up here. Take a moment to give commiserations to Baron von Oehn. He had a terrible, terrible loss today. He lost 2.5 hours trying to clear one world in Super Mario Brothers 2 and didn't make it. In fact, he got a banging headache during it and had to stop. Hey, World 3 is a bit of a kicker. Don't let it get you down. I'm not letting it get me down. Ah, it's good stuff. The fact that you can't enslave people in this game disappoints me greatly. Yeah, I think you're looking for Ken Shi or RimWorld there. Oh god, another one? I mean, it's lucky if you find one crossbow on lethal mode, and we've just found 3. Yeah, more bows than bolts at this rate. Okay, there we go. The place is picked clean. And I should be good coming back with this. How are we doing on influence? Only 200. We need a lot more than that. I mean, I want to get this food mart, and I need 750 for it. Oh my god, I forgot something very important. Normally, it only costs a small amount of influence to take over an outpost, and when you set up an outpost, you usually get some passive benefit from it, like extra beds or passive generation of resources. In this case, I'm looking at somewhere that makes food for me. But on this mod, this brutally unfair, difficult mod, not only are the costs vastly increased for taking over places, but they also cost materials to take over, and I'm quite certain those materials are not refunded if you give up the spot. And, oh god, there we go, another feral taken care of. I hear another one. Oh, keep driving. Right, we need to make sure that those ferals are not chasing us. If those ferals come into the base, that's a problem. Okay, they're not, but we know that they're close by. Okay. Right, priority. You have that. Deposit just about everything we picked up. Yeah, make it everything. There we go. Pretty good on the meds front now. He says that because he once visited Spain. Callum, as the most useful person around, here is your new crossbow. Also, equip that backpack, will you?
Bye then.
Twink Fox, as another useful member, here's a Echo X2 crossbow. Are they both Echo X2s? No, that one's a hunting crossbow, but they both use standard bolts. So, something... Wait, what? There we go. Something quite nice about the game, just in general, is that AIs do not consume ammo, nor do they break their weapons through usage. I think that's a small mercy, given that the AIs can and will shoot everything that they see. Now, everybody's going to equip half-decent Backpacks, and there we go. Now everybody has a weapon for both melee and for ranged. The problem with crossbows is their stopping power is pretty much non-existent, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, well, considerably better than nothing, actually. Well, they're a bit heavy. Okay, hate to say it, but there's still a good bit of energy left in old Euristo here. So I might head out again with him. But does he want to take some more ammo with him? Yeah, it might be for the better, just in case I'm in a really terrible situation that necessitates killing. Did they alter the insane NPC auto headshots with their guns when they get aggroed? I think that's balanced out by the fact that the AIs love to run up to an enemy and hit them with a bat when they already have a fully automatic, I don't know, like scar on them, ready to shoot them dead. But yes, the AI is quite accurate, especially at headshots. Okay, not done yet. We still need to explore. There are more resources to be had there. We still only have 12 and we need more. Killing that feral, again, has been good for morale. But there are more ferals out there. Oh, you know what? I'm not even risking this. You are going to heal up. There we go. At least now I should be able to survive maybe even 2 claw attacks from a feral before Euristo dies. Saddest thing would be losing that crossbow and the 20 bolts for it. So where are we heading to now? There might be something up there. I would actually like to check it off, but that's a dangerous place to go when it's dark. We'll go and check out the urgent care in the Tartan Mart, and maybe even the ruined car park. Ruined whatever it was. Also, let's get those ferals away from our base. They should be aggroed over here, and there's a... Oh, shoot, fat bastards right there. It's a dangerous game playing with bloat. Oh crap, there's a whole bunch of them there. Right. I'm gonna have to circle back here later on. Bloaters are a really dangerous foe to mess around with if you're in a car. Because again, it sticks to the car and you have got to get out or else you're going to die. If you're close to them, they start running towards you, and after running for a short bit, they fall over and explode. Oh my god, there's a lot of zombies around here. Alright, 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 and leave the car. They'll go for the car and hopefully not notice Euristo, but they might follow the steaming wet trail coming from behind him. Yeah, hostile survivors are really dangerous because they can do a ton of damage, but I do... Ooh. Quietly, quietly. Didn't want to waste a crossbow bolt. You can retrieve crossbow bolts, but not always. There's a percentage chance that they are recovered. And you still have to go and pick them off the dead body. It can be improved with skills, but let's say Euristo's skills wallet isn't making many people envious. This is actually going to be a shame if I find a lot of materials here because I ditched the car in order to get all those zombies from chasing me. Oh, I like Euristo a lot. But liking somebody should also entail acknowledging their faults. Got plenty of those to go around. There's a zombie, and I can't see it, but I can hear it. That's a bad combination, because if you can hear it, it's close. That's pretty good. This game's casting shadows. Okay, here's the $64,000 question. Are there, or are there not, zombies in the house? That's a yes. Nice to talk to you. Oh god, he's almost certainly going to come here, isn't he? shut up! Oh, Jesus, no! Alright. So if I'm going to add to the list of problems with having abandoned the car, that'll be one of them.
There's still some feds around here.
Okay. I don't have a lot of time here before they break down that door. Let's grab these materials, make note of where the car is, and leg it! There was a bloater next to the car. That's another problem. I noticed him on the map. Is that him? No, that's a screamer. Also a problem. And he's next to a bloater. Get down and get out. Okay. Bit of a brown pants situation there, but we made it out. There's a feral nearby. Oh, I can see him. But that's good. If I can see him, I can kill him. But with a crossbow, you only get one shot, so let's not do that unless we have to. Let's search this place first. Now, it's not unreasonable to be watching this and think, game doesn't look that hard. I have got hundreds of hours of experience in this game. I know how to handle a tense situation. And quite often, my solution is to run or take to higher ground. And I get called quite a number of names for doing this. But the people calling me those names have this nasty habit of dying whilst I survive. So I don't take it to heart. They do, though. They take a lot of clawing and biting to the heart. One of the best names to call it is Smart. Oh, there you go. Oh, this haul's getting pretty good. I might have underestimated you, Risto. It's the first time for everything, but he's only really taken one nasty hit, and that was from a feral that you can never really begrudge someone getting hit by a feral. In this game, there's a dodge you can do. I'll show it off in a minute. This. It's a dodge. I'm not actually sure if it gives you any invulnerability frames, because you can still get injured whilst dodging. So, have we really checked everything in here? Damn. But one of the best things the dodge does is it changes the direction that you're running really swiftly. So if something is after you, and about to attack or take you down, you can quickly dodge to the side and evade it. Very handy, very powerful, highly recommended. Okay, Tart and Mart, don't let me down. Oh yeah, we barged in here earlier because of this fat ass who was breaking down the door. Now, normally on lethal mode, whenever sounds are made, they're very loud. Hit a gun, slam a door, break a door down, whoa. But on this mod, it's just set to ridiculous degrees. The amount of noise you make from breaking down a door is going to bring on pretty much every zombie within spawning distance. So, do it when you only truly have to. That can be used to your advantage, though, especially when using things like firecrackers and flares and fireworks. Because the whole purpose of using those is usually to draw zombies to a location, either to bring them out of somewhere you want to loot or clear, or just to mass them up in one place, either to burn them all down or make your getaway. And the fact that the range of that is extended in this mod can be a blessing. But more often than not, it's just a case of, oh, a zombie's screaming, guess everything's coming to eat me now. I feel a bit for Euristo here. He's on half stamina and his health isn't great either. I also really wanted to investigate these areas more, but that might be a little too much to ask. I do have enough of that to build the garden, though, and I want to. It's our mission to build something, but I'm not done yet. Yellow house, one screamer, 15 zombies. I I think I'm gonna check over there. Is the sun coming up yet? I think it's getting a little lighter. What was that? Well, I know what it was, but where is it? There you are. Stay down. There we go. The car is, in my opinion, the ultimate anti-feral strat, because the car can kill anything other than a juggernaut in one hit. Okay, this place looks relatively clean, actually. Hold for a bit, make sure nothing's around. Okay, well, they're coming here, but... No, I think those are the infestation zombies. They'll generally cling to the house that they're from unless they hear me or see me. The left shift button is tantalizing. It makes it so much faster to search, but there's a chance that you fumble when you do so and you make so much noise. Not only do you make noise, you actually spawn additional zombies, and those can spawn inside safe areas. So be very conscientious about using fast search.
I'm in a jam here. Can anyone out there help?
The forward operators, Keisha needs backup. Ooh, that's quite good. I have been really dry on fuel. But I'm not going to top up the Moraga just yet. If I come across another better vehicle that I want to start using instead of that, like an SUV or a van or honestly just about anything. The Moraga is the worst vehicle in the game. The only advantage I suppose it has is decent mileage and 4 seats. SUV has poor mileage but a lot of space and quite a bit more durability. Okay, let's make sure the house is clear first. When clearing an area, there are little points that you need to check in the house to make sure it's clear, and then you get the circle around it for it to be safe. We already had a circle around the empty carport, but let's get the double circle. Driving over zombies damages the car. Yes. Hitting solid objects does not. No, hitting solid objects does hurt the car, but far less than hitting zombies. I know that doesn't make sense, but it makes sense from a balance perspective. Running over zombies is an almost foolproof way of killing them, because you're not putting yourself in any danger, and you'll one-shot kill them. Even if you slightly tap a zombie with the edge of your car door, you will one-shot kill them. So isn't it fair for that to do extra damage to your car? It's kind of an unwinnable argument, but realism versus the it's a game argument. There are people that really want games to be nothing more than simulators, and others that want a game to be a game.
We won't find anything here.
I know that, but our car is here, you nimrod. Right. Do I have the giant bollocks to clear out this infestation? I don't, but maybe Euristo does. Do we have some firecrackers? I thought I picked some up. No. No, we do not. Then forget it. That's not worth Euristo's life. If I had some firecrackers, I would lay some firecrackers there and... Ooh. Oh, somebody's pinned down. We can go and rescue them.
Heading in your direction.
Nice, but Euristo's not going to be the one to do that. Somebody else will. It's light enough to actually see, so I got no problem driving off-road for a bit. There we go. Slight love tap with the door. It's enough to kill. Also, we're being chased. I can hear them, even if I can't see them. Oh, and it's a plague feral. That's 100 times worse than a regular feral, and there are more zombies here as well. I really hope they don't follow me up here. Again, they won't spawn up here, but they can and will follow. This crossbow will not kill a plague feral. I would need 3 headshots to reveal its face, and then some to kill it.
We better stock up on ammo soon.
Quit moaning about the ammo situation. I understand. God, that food didn't last long, did it? You know what? Now our car has a toolbox and a fuel can. I always load a car with those because that means that if it breaks down you can refuel it and fix it. And it also means you can fuel and fix any vehicles you find when you're out there. So, that was really good of Euristo. It's...
We need more people in here.
We can't feed more people, Callum. Anyway, it's time for you to take a break. It's time for somebody else to get some experience out there. So, wow, this is building up slower than I remember. If people do enough things, you'll build up this community standing. And if you max out, you become a hero and get your hero bonus. Infection resistance from you. Food is... Oh, I want that food. That's pretty crap. Part salvage from weapons. So, Twink Fox is up to bat. He's also the one that's not injured. That works for me. Also, I want a farm. So, here's a farm. It's our mission to do it anyway.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Good for you. Sorry if you covered this already. What made you want to go back to State of Decay again? Well, I really like the game.
We could use some help.
But that's not an argument in itself, is it? I wanted to play even harder, and this mod is really hard. But on top of that, I wanted to have a system where people could join in and be our survivors. That couples well with the difficult mode, because I expect people to die, and I want to be able to rotate people in and out. People's lives should be ephemeral in these situations. Actually, we're not dying nearly as often as I was expecting us to, but maybe Twink Fox can go and buck the trend on that one. Let's go and provide assistance to that pinned down individual whilst... Well, someone's building that garden for us. Actually, nobody needs healed up there. Amazing. Oh, it's meds yield. Damn. That pesticide thing's going to be useless for us, but oh well. A farm is at least some extra food, and we can tear it down later on. You get 100% refund on any facility you build, so it's fine to experiment. I need ammo pretty badly. Everybody keeps moaning about it. There's an ammo shop there, but it's already been picked clean by somebody else. Oh my god! Either I took my eyes off the road or that bloater spawned out of nowhere. Either way, it wasn't pleasant for me. But the situation might be quite pleasant. I got a lot of shots on this. And a nice thing was that bloater explode. Oh, he's making a lot of din. Right, before we go and help that pinned down individual, I really want this place scoped out. But there are a lot of zombies. There's actually a horde of zombies, which is kind of an organization of them. They will move together and fight together. It's kind of good if you get them from behind and they're all looking one direction, though. You can kill them like a zombie conga line. Oh, that was loud. But the horde is kind of moseying away, so that's good. Is this your first time playing the mod? No, I have played this mod before, so I know what to expect. Which is alright, makes me look better at this game than I might otherwise be.
That
Knowing
bloater is bad news.
is half the battle. Uh-oh, this could be bad. He's there, and I want to take him down because he's armored. Stealth kill kills anything in one hit. With the caveat that you cannot stealth kill a juggernaut. I believe you can stealth kill a feral. But to do that, you need to stun... Oh, God. Nope. Nope to you. That's going to attract a lot of zombies over there, but hopefully... Oh, how convenient. I was just talking about this. These flashbangs will stun a feral and allow us to have our filthy way with them. Now I just need the zombies to stay that side. Do only fat people become juggernauts? America would be horrified. No, there are plenty of fat regular zombies. Alright.
We got this one locked down.
Nice. Even though there are a lot of zombies nearby, this place still counts as under lockdown. And there may well be some ammo, which is exactly what Euristo's been moaning non-stop about.
I think I might keep this.
Oh, that's excellent. That first aid kit will remove injuries. Not, there's two kinds of being injured. There's losing your health, which is just losing your health. You'll get it back. Yeah, you'll get it back if you rest at the base, as long as there's an infirmary. Oh god, they can see through that. That's a situation. But there's a ladder here. My greatest ally, ladders, because zombies cannot climb them. Damn, I thought I was attracting the horde over in that direction, but they actually ended up moseying over back here. There's still a lot of things I want to pick up here, though. This is a generally safe place to be, but a feral can jump up to certain objects and attack you. But it's a great way to give the zombies the run around, because they won't ever be able to climb up something like that. They can climb up pretty short things, like they can climb up onto the back of a semi. Oh, that's good.
I got nothing left.
Well, you're gonna have to pull something out anyway. Oh dear. Right. Up's a daisy. Oh, we're popular now. It's okay though. Like I said, just give them the runaround. Don't know if they noticed that I'm here. I'm starting to think that they are. I'm really starting to think that they are. Okay. Whew. Zombie vision is poor vision. Makes sense. I mean, they're dead. Those eyes aren't getting any better or brighter. Let's just dump what we have. What did we pick up here? A scoped Model 91 rifle. Now, my gun foo is non-existent. Actually, I think gun... Ooh, this is a high-powered crossbow. I bet I can... Yep. 2 for the price of 1, baby. Uh-oh. There we go. Horde eliminated. Now, the real question. Did any of those crossbow bolts survive? Because I'm kind of need to ration those a bit stricter than I am. No, they all got lost. A shame. I'm going to equip this. Oh my, it uses .44 Magnum hollow point rounds. That sounds intense. I bet this will kill anything. So about gun foo. I don't know much of anything about guns. I've barely shot any of them. I'm not familiar with them. No, just don't know anything about them. And I'm sure that disgusts certain demographics of viewers, but too bad.
I found plenty of nothing.
I'm pretty sure .44 ammo is very rare in the game, so let's not shoot this thing willy-nilly. This is our juggernaut destroyer, and it's a damn good thing we have one.
Before the outbreak, our battles were with each other. People fighting other people.
Yeah,
But now,
good times.
now we're united by a common cause. We are better than our enemy. We're stronger. We are smarter. And we have each other.
Bit, getting a bit too cozy there, my friend. Okay, let's go and provide some backup. Although this gun's probably not the right thing to be using for it. I don't know, I feel like I should probably have this crossbow. It's a lever action firearm. And I have the... whatever, I need to get there fast or else the mission's gonna fail. They are pinned down apparently. But hey, we have the power of car. What can I do you for? Oh, there's a few zombies in there, but sure we can help. Alright, flashbang.
Fire in the hole!
Now! Thanks for tracking me down.
Damn, I thought that would floor them for a bit longer than that. Flashbangs are very good and they're quite rare, but you gotta spend resources to make them. If you've got something good and it's gonna help your situation to keep you alive, use it. Okay, I was hoping to clear out a nearby infestation. Can you help me? No! No!
Sure.
No, I will not. Oh.
That's a lot to carry around.
Yeah, but we're finding good stuff here. I'd like to claim this outpost personally, but let's see, it costs 13 materials and 5,000 influence. We won't be having this anytime soon. Good thing about this place is it actually provides power. Power will allow us to use certain facilities and give a morale bonus for the whole base. But that's kind of mid to late game on this mod, because it's expensive.
What do you need?
Right, I can actually trade with you.
Okay.
You have an M4A1 and I want that a lot. I want that so much. I will... Oh god, I could give you my water cooler. No, the water cooler I need for the farm. I will find a way to get that M4A1 off of you, because that's an automatic rifle that I can give to the AI, and suddenly our base becomes a lot better defended than throwing twigs at whatever comes our way. Alright, keep it down. I want to sell anything that I can to this girl. Water cooler though, that thing's heavy. Yeah, don't have a lot of things that are really nice for the selling. But maybe we can find something.
What do you need?
Let's make a deal.
Why not?
Oh, they like the trench tool. You know, I think I won't take that just yet. She might become friendly with us when we bring her back home, and that'll give us a discount. But probably not. They'll probably just be.
Move this one out.
Oh, we can try. Can you salvage bolts fired by an NPC? Yes, you can. In fact, since NPCs have unlimited ammo, if you find an NPC that's wielding a crossbow, a hostile NPC in particular, you can just weave around it as it shoots you, keeps missing you, and you just keep picking up the bolts. But it's risky because it might actually hit you, and if you have good health, that's not going to kill you, but it's also not great returns because bolts are a pain to make, but they're not that expensive. It's something like 5 materials to make 30 or even 45 bolts if you have a mod for it. So, do you really want to spend important time and risk people's lives just to scrape them out of the ground like some pauper? Because I don't. Modern day Shuge Liang. I know that one. There we go, that's how much faster fast search is. And was that... Wow, I was just talking about how rare the hollow point rounds are. And we got more of them. It would take a lot for me to shoot this gun. A hell of a lot.
That's enough scouting for now.
Because on top of it being a powerful gun with rare ammo, it's also a dinner bell. Anything nearby that hears us fire this weapon is gonna come knocking. And I don't really want that, frankly. Didn't get anything I want to sell, but let's bring you home. Alright, your base is back there, and that's quite useful. Because that means there are survivors there, and survivors have this wonderful way of killing things around them. They emit a very small, safe area, but that's alright, because anything that gets close by they generally shred with their guns. Assuming they have guns, sometimes you find survivor groups that are so horrifically under-equipped that they will actually die before they can do much for you. Alright. But how well kitted out are you? You're in military gear. I'm not seeing any guns on them. There are only 3 of you as well. Yeah, it's not looking great.
Thank you.
Not to boast, but you made yourself some good friends today. We're all former military. You must be pretty
Something like
badass.
Maybe we'll work together again soon.
Is the day ending already?
Adios.
This didn't take long.
Hey, folks, we have some tough new neighbors. Kind of reassuring, actually. Please, come on in.
Okay, nice. 200 influence. They're not offering us much of a discount on this, but I'm still buying that M4A1. In time, that'll be a regretful purchase, but not right now. I'm actually tempted to buy the pistol. 45 caliber round. I'll pass. It's all... Oh, that's good though. But influence is so hard to come by. And a flashbang's good as well. Nope, that'll do. Never turn down buying ammo. Influence is just too rare. Well, not completely horrible, but I'm still not about to take it. Right, welcome home. Time to arm ourselves up. But first, deposit everything except.
Damn, that's heavy.
There we go. We're actually going to rest with you now, so if you stay equipped with that, dump the rest of these, dump that, and that, and there we go. He's not tired, but you're always building up fatigue whenever you're out and about, so it's good to rest. Okay, everybody's miserable for some reason. Twink Fox is unhappy because there's no watchtower. Oh, but we killed a horde, man. And Callum's happy about the medical facilities. Alright, so you won't be happy unless there's a watchtower. Go figure. Can't this be boosted by water? I thought water boosted the yields of a garden. It needs a garden in order to be boosted. Right, well it's kind of tempting to switch this out for a watchtower, if anything, just to make Twink Fox a bit happier. Food's not that much of an issue, whatever. Let's get rid of the garden. Bye-bye, garden. It was nice having you, but clearly not good enough. Let's get ourselves a watchtower instead. Consumes ammo, which is kind of sad, but it's going to be very useful if and when we're under attack. And that day will come. Now, let's divvy out some guns. Euristo has a crappy crossbow. Let's give him the rifle.
We keep going like this, we're done for.
Oh, we are called the liabilities, aren't we? Wait, didn't I give you the rifle? I guess not. There you go. And Callum, you can have the M4A1. And by Callum can have it, I mean Callum's not having it. Callum can have that instead. Twink Fox stays equipped with the M4A1, and we switch out. Callum's still a little bang. Oh god, your stamina's bad from that gas inhalation. Oh, you also inhaled a lot of gas. Well, this is all very terrible. But we're going to Callum anyway, since you've had a lot of time to rest. Huh, no, your stamina looks okay. What's going on? It says your stamina's crap from gas inhalation, but when I grabbed you, it's actually not so bad. Still, that works for me. Grab a crossbow. You've got yourself a decent backpack. Grab some bolts, and let's get out there. All this gas happening. It's from those bloaters. Also, there's a screamer nearby. We don't want him screaming. Oh, talk to the looters to learn about what his group needs. I will. They're going to want us to go and find some thingamajiggers. Yeah, those. You know those. Everyone knows those. Come on, Jake, use your bloody words. You're better than this. Plague samples. The zombies that look like they have dropped into a huge vat of jam are plague zombies. And if you kill them, there's a minute chance that they drop plague samples. Plague samples are very important to the game. You use those to synthesize a cure for the plague, which we contracted a little bit of, but not enough to go terminal, and we've managed to wrest it off, thankfully. These guys are going to want some, so that we'll be able to make that cure whenever we want. Hopefully there are quite a lot of these guys, because I'm bringing a lot of zombies over to their base. Oh, maybe they got distracted by the exploding bloater. Oh good, there are 5 of them.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'll find plague samples. Here's one on the floor. This is where we were earlier when Euristo had to completely bail.
Crawling with infected zombies. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a collective sample. That's what
since these people look fairly well armed and armoured, I don't mind quickly searching, because if we bring a lot of zombies here, they'll be able to mow them down.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
We could certainly use them. And abuse them. Okay, have we searched everything here? I reckon so. Yeah, breaking through the glass causes a lot of noise. Many things cause a lot of noise. Ditch that for now. I hate the boombox. It wouldn't be so bad if the boombox actually exploded,
Catch my breath.
but it doesn't. Be a nice time-based bomb, but we have a whistling bomb for
I
that.
think they heard that.
So on quick searching, well aware that this is going to bring zombies to the area. That would actually kind of work for me.
It's something.
Something went ka-ching. What was that?
Someone must have cleared this out.
What a shame. Oh, right. Suddenly Callum's stamina went down. There's something weird going on with the gas inhalation thing. But having such low stamina is a big problem for us. Oh, have I got anything I want to sell here? Yeah, actually, I want to sell that backpack. Well, the only backpack I want to sell.
Hey,
Let's do some business.
all right.
Oh, they have materials. They have a lot of things I want. Including Molotovs. Ah, jeez. Well, take this backpack, take this crummy note, take the boombox, take these snacks. Still not enough, though. But I really need those packages of lumber. We'll see how friendly these people go after finding their plague. Ooh, a screamer. That could actually be useful for me. We need a lot of plague zombies around here. So screamer, I'm right here. Make some noise. Amazing. And just look at how big that is. Every zombie within that is going to be attracted to this location. Come on, do it again. Excellent. Come on, where are all the zombies at? Ah, there they are. No plague zombies, though. I specifically need plague zombies. If the horde kills them all, can you loot their bodies? Yes, it's a win-win. The only way it stops being a win for us is if we actually get severely injured and die ourselves.
I need a break.
Man, you are out of shape. Hey guys, I brought some friends for you. Get dinged on the way up there. Oh, I saw this.
This one's cleaned out.
Oh, nice. Some fancy hand soap. Let me sell you something from your own home.
Of course.
Right, this didn't work out. I was hoping a lot of plague zombies would come over here, specifically into the house. Bit wasteful, but
Fire in the hole!
I'm going to blow up their home, and that should attract a lot of zombies over there. Should attract a lot of zombies over there. Maybe it wasn't that loud. Okay. This isn't working out the way I wanted it to. Ah, yes, my good friend the Screamer. You make a lot of noise. If I can get up here... Oh, I guess that's too tall for us to get up. Okay, this isn't working out. I need to go and find somewhere that has a lot of plague zombies. Oh boy! That was a feral. I made a very good time to get away there. We didn't see it, but we definitely heard it. Now, there must be a plague heart around here somewhere. Ah, it's on our map there. The plague heart will be swarming with plague zombies. Ooh, but before then, as long as nothing's following us... Good. We'll go and check out this. Whenever you see the binoculars on the minimap, it's an opportunity for you to head up somewhere and go searching. Guys, it's been almost 2 hours, nobody's died yet. This is actually a little disappointing. Screamer, another Screamer. That's a hat trick. couple of vans there.
That's enough scouting for now.
Leaky fuel pump. Ooh, if it's leaking, then it's got something inside it. Euristo's recovered from fatigue. Okay, well, good for him. Unless we upgrade our infirmary, though, we're not going to recover from the nastier things, like those scrapes and bruises and gas inhalation. Those are longer-lasting things that you need to fix up better.
Better move on.
Oh, these guys, how well armed are these soldiers anyway? Do they actually have guns on them? She looks like she has a gun on her. A fairly powerful gun, I might add. Okay, they have at least something on them. Good. Just need to make sure that they were packing. Let's give this a quick peruse. If there are zombies here, I'll peel out. If there are not, then we'll go searching. How are we doing on encumbrance? Really low. That's good. Wonder why he dressed himself like a sailor. You can find just about anything by the immobile homes, though. Oh, there's a horde on the street. I hope it's not coming in this direction. Yeah, because I thought it looked stupid. Well, mission accomplished there, Callum. That horde is a little too close for comfort. But it seems to be going away. Yeah, Twink Fox is the one that has the cosplay trait, but Callum's the biggest cosplayer here. It's unnervingly noisy nearby. That's alright, Callum has mastered the Slav squat. John, you look like a killer.
Found something.
Water cooler. It's the second one. We don't need one, let alone two. But they're very heavy. I hope that's not noise coming from inside the shed. I want to check that. Could be some materials in there. Wasn't I meant to buy materials off of someone? Ah, crap, I forgot. Well, I'll buy it on the way back. It's from the people that are selling the, or the people that are asking me for plague samples. Yeah, plague samples are incredibly rare. You'll never have as many as you want, and seldom have as many as you need. If somebody contracts a plague, and you... oh, crap. Go for it.
The place is clean.
Don't know if anybody heard that. At least if they did, Calum's got some painkillers on him if he gets nipped. Chemicals. Chemicals are difficult. They're useful for a lot of things in the mid to late game, but early game they can be sold for a lot of influence, so you kind of have to make a call there. Generally, I'd rather have money now than money later. So if given an opportunity, I'll probably sell these chemicals. They give something like 10-ish. Uh-oh. Hold that thought. There's a feral nearby. They give about 8 or 10 influence per bottle of chemicals.
Well, that's all she wrote. I'm done.
About damn time.
Alright, so hopefully with the erection of the watchtower, Twink is going to stop being such a moody brat. Oh, well, everyone's moody because there's not enough bleeding food. Okay, that's a shame. Yeah, it's a situation, alright. These days are passing so quickly. I don't think walking around like this would be too bad. Maybe bad for the back, but the legs should be fine. I wouldn't know what it feels like to have such weak legs. The reason I'm still Slav squatting around like this, even though there are no enemies in sight, is that I heard a feral. And ferals, although they have no eyes, for some reason, they have exceptionally good senses for where you are. I don't know if that's because they're hearing you, or if they can, I don't know, feel the vibrations in the ground, but they can come to you pretty quickly. Okay, this is fun and all, but I have got to get moving. The sun's going down, and I need those plague samples. Wait, deliver 2 plague... I don't have 2 plague samples, do I? No, I've only got 1. Don't know why I suddenly thought I had 2. Probably because I wasn't showing 1 out of 2 there anymore, and I don't know why it's not. Leaky fuel pump and ramshackle carports speak to me. But I will forsake that opportunity for now. Where's the plague heart? I thought there was one down and around here. But the whole reason I was coming down here was because there was a plague heart, but maybe it's further down? Ah, crap. Oh, I don't like the sound of this, but I need to check this stuff as well.
I need a break.
It's not clear. I would not want to be kicked by Jake, that's for sure.
That'll do.
The last thing you ever feel. Ooh, fuel. Jake, what made you addicted to this game? Well, I actually quite like zombie games, but the execution is often poor. What I really like in games is PvE, when it's you and a bunch of others against an AI enemy. I think it actually gets less fun when you're against other humans. That's just my take on it. I feel like there's too much emotional investment when you're against other humans. Oh, actually, the fuel's a little low. Let's top you up a bit. As long as the zombies stay over there. What this game does, it does very well, and it doesn't really try to do any of the things that it's bad at much. For some reason, there's still something over there. Don't know why, I have searched it.
We got this one locked down.
Is there a zombie on the roof or something? That can happen occasionally, and it makes it count as a not secured location. Ooh, down comforter. Impossibly soft and warm blanket. I guess most people's central heating isn't going to be working anymore. Do they have central heating in America? Maybe we didn't bring that over to the colonies yet. What am I missing out on here? I don't know, but something strange is going on with this place. Point is, we've cleared it out. But I still need plague samples, and the whole plan was to... Hello? There we go. Dodge and a quick kill works every time. Right, we still have a problem though. We need a plague heart. Because plague hearts are surrounded by plague zombies. Whoa, Christ. That's gonna hurt the car. Plague hearts are surrounded by plague zombies, and we need to kill plague zombies for plague samples. You can generally tell where a plague heart is because the building that it's in is emitting red plumes of smoke. But not finding any of them here. I could have sworn the map indicated that it was down and around here. I'm so glad I pumped a load of fuel into this car now. Oh, are those plague hearts? Now, I don't plan on just destroying a plague heart. Let's be quite clear about that. I do not have what it takes to do that right now. I also don't plan on losing my car down here, because it would be a long way back to come and grab it. Where the dickens is the plague heart? I'm running out of places I'm comfortable searching here. But since I've come all this way, finding somewhere that I could use to scope out the location would be handy. Oh man, this is just a bad idea getting worse. We have, however, located a... No, that's a broken down car. This one is a lot less broken down, though. Ooh. Ooh, look at this bad boy. Completely dry. But it has few first aid kits, a lot of storage space. Probably terrible mileage. And it's glitching out on us, but I know it's probably going to work. Well, it's hard to say no to that.
Damn, that's heavy.
There's a chance that this truck is going to fly off into the distance. So I wish I'd emptied it beforehand. Oh nice, it didn't. Sometimes they really bug out. Yeah, this mod does vastly increase the storage space of vehicles. One of the very few things it does to make life easier. Okay, well, let's transfer everything over to our new vehicle. Oh, well, there's not a lot of everything, is there? Now I can quite comfortably shove things in here. Has it got all of its doors? Oh, it's got most of its doors. There's some downsides to this vehicle. It's a bit slower, a bit worse on the handling, but it should be better at off-roading and a lot stronger. It phasing in and out of reality is a nice touch too. I'm not going to waste a crossbow bolt on you, I'll just take you down old style. Oh, there are more of them though. Alright, forget it, I will go up here. Right, this is about to become a big problem for Callum.
Fat freak out before it gets too close.
Agreed. This is about to be a sizable problem for Callum if the zombies keep standing around here waiting for him. But whilst he is here, he can at least search for, I don't know, any plague hearts. Where are they?
That's enough scouting for now.
The map's meant to be swarmed with plague hearts. Where the hell are they? Also, spending all this time here is spending time not gathering food for our increasingly perturbed population. Which is a downside. Okay. Callum does not have the stamina to make a break for anything. But he might not have a choice. At least there might be something in the logging shed over there. What? I think something fell through the map. There was something down there, like 300,000 meters? Weird. Oh, shoot.
That was loud.
It was loud, Callum. Keep a low profile. Still the original 3? Still the original 3.
Oh, I like this.
Okay, bag of chewing tobacco. Not really what we want out of some random tool shed. Which looks awfully rickety. Looks like something you could just blow over. Ah! The Devilite .22. That doesn't sound bad. Okay, I'm thinking we have to go back. Up and around here. Hopefully the zombies have scattered from around our beloved new military truck. How much does it cost to upgrade this thing? 15. Bye bye watchtower. Hello upgraded infirmary. Because we need to start healing ourselves up from these gas inhalations and other nasty bruises and scrapes that we've had. Something over there, but it doesn't look that impressive. Again, what I need are plague zombies, and I'm not seeing many of them. I swear we saw a lot. Oh, 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 oh. She was blending in quite nicely there. Sorry, Cal, you're going to need to go for the stealth takedown here, or else she's going to be a liability, just like you. Anything in the back of these trucks and things? No. Okay, let's go. Gonna follow this road for a bit, maybe check out you. Get a view of the situation, and really wonder, where are all the plague hearts? It's meant to be about 40 on the map. 30 to 40. And I'm finding 0 to 0. Now, driving in this game is difficult because you want to look at your minimap, you want to look at the road, and you also want to look at your peripherals to see if there are any bloaters. All of these are pretty much equally important. Oh, I want to check up there. Yeah, worth it. Even if there is a feral going around. I'm shocked 2-2 can even kill people. It's so dinky. Doesn't it essentially fire thumbtacks?
That pack is hunting for something.
Any ferals in it? No, but they're all tooled up army zombies. I want nothing to do with that.
That's enough scouting for now.
Still no plague hearts. What's going on? This is bad, though. I'm wasting time. Time that needs to be spent, well, gathering materials and supplies, mostly. But on top of that, as time passes... this game has, like, scaling difficulty. The more time that passes, the harder everything gets. The bigger the hordes, the more frequent they are. More nasty freak zombies, like ferals and screamers. So you're on a bit of a soft timer there. Ooh, that's a crappy-looking shack. Oh, speaking of crappy. Don't you dare! Oh, he dared. Zombies heard that. I can't check out this shack. And something else over there decided to scream for some reason. Where are the... Oh, here's a plague heart!
Okay.
You know me, just trying to make myself useful.
Twink Fox brought us a Molotov, which is good. He also brought a lot of useless things, but I'll forgive for that Molotov. Okay, so maybe this is Plague Heartville. I'm gonna find a lookout point. There's one right here. And we're gonna look out. Oh, there's a Plague Heart right here. This might not have been the smartest thing, but it's what we're doing anyway. There we go. Search this area so that it's, the area is relatively safe, and then head upstairs. Wrong upstairs. Should have said up ladder. Game's starting to feel a bit jittery to me, but oh well. I think up here we can... Oh no, it's up there.
I've worked in uglier places.
Not a lot of plague zombies here. And it's way too risky to take out a plague heart right now, even though they have a lot of plague samples within them. But, there we go. Come on, Callum.
Looks like a plague heart.
It's like waiting for a boss. They're everywhere here. Truly everywhere. Oh,
Found
man.
another bloater. I bet that place would make for a good outpost.
You mean that plague heart?
Okay then. Nothing more to say.
Okay, so we're in Plague Heart City here. That's something. Uh-oh, the food is going down even more. People are going to get even unhappier at the lack of food. Only 8 remaining. Oh god. No watchtower. Food is low, food is low, food is low. Look, at least we're going to have a good infirmary.
Yeah, that's lucky.
Yeah, not even worth it. I'm not knocking down that door just to alert the whole of Plague Cityville that I'm here and free on the menu. It's in there somewhere, but it's not worth it. It is, however, worth exploring these places and grabbing what I can, because that military truck is a lot of boot space.
Okay.
Surprised none of the team have threatened to up and leave. Maybe they're less likely to do that when you have so few members. A lot of books here, but we're no nerds. Yeah, the shiny truck was a good haul for this roundabout, but it's also a little frustrating because finding vehicles is an eventuality. There's always about 8 vehicles scattered around the map, and you will find them. So it just doesn't feel particularly rewarding as something to find when you're out and about like this, especially when what I really need are sacks of food. Could also do with some ammo. Oh, right, no. We tore down the watchtower. Our main ammo consumer.
Locked up.
Oh, let's take a risk.
I gotta watch the noise.
What we're doing here just ain't working.
Oh, well, here we go. Twink Fox is frustrated. Raise his morale or he may threaten to leave. That's what happens when I open my mouth. Twink Fox is not the most useless person on the team, so him leaving would be a bit of a loss. I've never had someone actually leave, though. I usually kill them before they get a chance to. Tore down my beloved watchtower as soon as we built it. Look, you weren't using it. And we needed a proper infirmary, and we're taking forever in building it, unfortunately. Okay. Still somewhere else to check. Yeah, there's upstairs here. There's not a lot of good things here for our immediate needs, but there's a lot of books and stuff that's good in the mid-game. But it's getting darker, and that's bad. I bet the rest of the team is thinking, wow, Callum's been away for so long. He's probably found like 9 rucksacks full of food. We'll never go hungry again. I've been playing games with Callum for a very, very long time, and if it's not chatting up demons in SMT, then it's at best a 50-50 banking on him. But if it's SMT, oh man. You gonna do another run of SMT when it comes out on Steam there, or is 50 quid too much to ask? He's bringing back torn paper for us to eat. There are calories in paper. You can eat it. That's not incorrect. Also, what just happened there? Was somebody... Oh, right. The people over there want to talk to me. Also, those infestations are popping up, and I still have not found plague zombies to get plague samples from. Oh, God, I almost filled up the trunk with useless garbage. Really useless garbage. I need to find useful garbage. Oh, are you a plague zombie? You are not a plague zombie. Jeez Louise. This is not good.
I know a lot of people who swear by the Massetti for killing zombies. But personally, I'd vibe to the sound of 30 ounces of aluminum hitting their skulls.
What do we have here? There's a plague heart. Let's keep our truck a little bit further away so we can make a hasty getaway if the need arises. Spoon and cone, the hardware. Okay, there's stuff to be had here, but what I need are plague zombies. You're not a plague zombie.
I can't keep going.
That's expensive on the stamina to do, and stamina and Callum are not two words you put together.
Nobody here but us.
If you had the dinner bell, you could just attack them. Jake dropping off dozens of cookbooks for the hungry survivors back home to help keep morale back. There we go, some actual food. It's not a lot, it's maybe like 2 or 3, and we eat 6 a day. But it is something. Sadly, snacks do not make up for food.
That's a lot to carry around.
Just how manky is this food gonna be? That it's from an ice cream parlor that's been abandoned for, I think, by the lore, the plague has been going on for 2 years. That's grim. It's really, really quite grim. I think I'll carry that and ditch the big old shovel. There's no zombies. That's one of the stranger things going on right here. Right, could be some more materials in here, and materials are what we need. Maybe it's time to head home. Oh, not when you find that. That's pretty rare. 2 rucksacks worth of materials in one thing. Maybe the mod is broken? I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, sure, but I haven't seen anything that makes me think something is particularly broken here. The game is not without its bugs. Let's go on record and say I don't think this game is flawless. It's an open world game, of course there are flaws and bugs and whatever. I mean, look, there's one right there. I got stuck in the scenery, even though I was standing still.
Yeah, no more deadheads here.
The options weren't huge packs. Most of the team have gas inhalation. That's why I'm upgrading the infirmary rather than building anything else. But this is quite what I like. It's not super action packed. It's tense. It's greedy. It's survivalism. 4 more slots for stuff. Do I want to check out Nail Salon or Sud City? Not really. Where are all the zombies? It's specifically plague zombies, because those are what we need. We haven't been finding them. Maybe if we just go driving home. Oh, right, no fuel.
Okay, now where's that plague heart hiding?
Right. There was a leaky fuel pump around here. There we go. Let's not have a screamer bring us down right about now. You ever played Long Dark? I have. I don't think it's very good. Hoo-hoo, not only is there gas, there's also a whole lot more gas. I'm gonna fuel this thing up whilst the going is good. I got a D&D game to play. Don't kill me too quickly, says Callum. I make no promises. Okay, still a couple of things to check here. Probably not fuel inside a duffel bag, and what even would that be? Electrics box? Maybe one of those things to get free air out of? Broham says, yo, who is this guy? Why does he have 425 viewers in State of Decay? That's quite a few. Anyway, my name is DDR Jake. I've been streaming for about 7 years. I primarily focus on strategy games, but I'm more of a variety game streamer because I will play anything. I love this game. I really love this game. That said, I would really love to find some plague samples. Now there's a risk here. What I could do is I could just go start smacking this plague heart, and that would probably spawn a lot of them, but Callum is in a risky situation to do that. Probably better that I do that in a much safer location. I'm sure people want me to go and do dangerous things to get myself killed, but for now I shall pass. I'm gonna go see that wandering trader. See, there are zombies, but they're not plagues. Oh god, that's a gas man. Away we go. I do like this truck. And the infirmary's upgraded. We can finally get rid of these gas inhalation and other problems that we have. Okay. All in all, a pretty good haul, but not exactly what we were looking for. But if I see a lot of plague zombies, I'm getting out and I'm killing them, because we need those plague samples. I actually find it very surprising how few of them there are. It does make me wonder if something funky's going on. Nonsense Jake is the Nancy Drew streamer. I'm also that. It is the longest long play after all. Okay, back in familiar territory. Did I run past the... Yeah, the Wandering Trader is over there. Wandering Traders are interesting individuals. You can't kill them. You can't hurt them even. Your bullets will do nothing, much as I have tried many times to kill them. But they can die. So what you can do is you can trade with them and then attract a lot of zombies to come and finish them off. Because traders usually have incredibly good guns on them. Not always, but usually. Any of our gun nerds know what she's packing there? Let's see if we can get a good angle on it. What does that look like? It's some kind of drum-fed suppressed rifle, but that's as good as I can do because I know nothing about guns.
Let's do some business.
Oh, and she's selling food. Buying food is a hard thing to swallow, truth be told. But the garden toolkit's actually quite good, increases yield. Fertilizer is even better. Compost bin is the best, but it's really micro intensive. But it's all expensive. How long is she here for? 7 minutes. Let's go and sell everything that we can. You're gonna bother me if you just stand there, so let's take you down. Oh, also, Callum has no stamina now, because not only are his lungs coated with the gas from the bloaters, he's also tired from having scavenged for all day.
If I piss off that skinny freak, I'm gonna have bigger problems.
Skinny freak? Oh. Well, that's not good. That needs to be taken care of. And I don't have the stamina to run up and bean it, so... he shoots, he kills. Callum's so tired. Okay, let's sell the shovel, let's sell the box mine, the chemicals,
Oh, that's quite a load.
the comforter, not the piles of weapons, those can be useful. Yeah, am I ever going to want a Deviletti 2-2? Probably not. I'm not sure I want to sell it yet. Oh, I want to sell the water cooler. And we will consider selling some... Oh, I could use that first aid, honestly. And keep it for now. Sell what we can, buy what we can, and move on. Much as I'd like to kill this lady.
Okay.
The whole area is hungry, but these food sacks contain so little food it's unreal. Probably better to buy the compost
All this
bin.
weight's gonna slow me down.
Yeah, the compost bin does the best returns. 100% returns. But it does cost 1 food. We'll need it down the line. I'm actually going to buy that fertilizer as well, because down the line I will probably want 2 farms. You have some chow, Jake. We do. Just a little bit, but we do have it. I'm also going to search this house, because I'm relatively safe here with Janice by my side. We must be very careful not to accidentally sell back some of the things we bought, because we're only going to get about a third or a quarter of the investment back. Is 999 the influence cap? No, it's 9999 is the influence cap. Channel your inner German. Embrace the limits. So yeah, essentially 10,000 is the cap. Reaching that's doable, but it's a bit grindy.
Wow.
You're not going to accidentally find... Okay, stray tampon is worth decent dosh.
Want to trade?
There we go. Stray tampon worth more than a whole bunch of ethanol. Ooh, some decent tequila as well. Got a few more minutes to trade with her. Callum is on his last legs. He's ready to sleep standing. But that's alright. We're close to the base. We'll get him back. We'll get him slept, and eventually he will be done with his fatigue. And since we've upgraded the infirmary, he should also be able to fix up his gas inhalation.
Stripped clean.
Oh, that was disappointing. But we got the tequila.
Want to trade?
All right.
So, sell that. The rest of the stuff I kind of really want for myself. And we went all that way to get another plague sample and still didn't even find one. Soil Enrichment Kit. Specialized chemicals used to grow healthier crops. Improve survivors' health. Huh. I've never seen that, but I don't have the freedom to just do whatever with that. Ooh, didn't check this, and I definitely should. There might also be something worth getting there. Let's ditch these incredibly heavy facility mods first, though. On top of being incredibly tired from being up all day and having his lungs coated with boomer barf, he's also carting around dozens of pounds of compost kits and fertilizer. I've hauled a lot of fertilizer bags in my days. Used to work in a garden centre, and oh my, you get a real workout bringing out those massive bags of compost and fertilizer for the old grannies.
That's a lot to carry around.
But you know what? It was a lot of fun. Okay, this haul isn't good, but it's not terrible. 3 lots of building materials, 1 lot of food, 1 lot of fuel. But we need a lot more food than that.
Done and done.
A whole lot more. Let's go and ditch everything back in the home, switch character, and keep going. We've been at this for 2.5 hours. We're going to be at this for a wee bit longer. Quite a bit longer, actually. I am hungry for State of Decay. It's a hunger that I have not been satiating for too long. Ignore the glitching out truck. It does that sometimes. And very specific for this this model of the truck as well, I've noticed. Some fat bugger there. That's okay. The rest of the team's going to be wondering what happened to the other car. I hope they weren't emotionally attached to it. Alright, in goes you, and you, and you, everything basically. It'd be nice if there was a ditch all button, but there's not. Also, there was something there that I forgot to give to our friend, but oh well. There's some chewing tobacco, I believe it was. Okay, good job. Time for a well-earned break. Shoot, it's just me. It wouldn't stop me from pulling the trigger, Callum, I gotta say. Do I give you that, or do I leave you with a crossbow? No, you're gonna have this crappy gun, because at least it has a better firing rate than one of those crossbows. Nobody's infected. That is good. That is very good. And with that much material, we could actually build something. We could get our watchtower back, or we could build a farm. The farm would actually start giving us real food. Almost 1.5 a day. But the watchtower would make a certain somebody a lot less moody. Frustrated, no watchtower, food low. Yeah, I get it. I'm working on all of these things.
Better stock up on ammo soon.
Moany buggers here. Still, we gotta do what we gotta do. Twink Fox, I know you're unhappy.
Gotta catch my breath.
We're taking control. He's got the M4A1. I think he'll keep hold of that, although I hope he doesn't leave. And we need to go and get food, because that lack of food's making everybody unhappy. Although I didn't want to pay for it. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go! Callum couldn't have done that. Callum was too tired. Let's take care of a bit more of the perimeter here. There we go. I never understood the logic of leaving in games like this. Everywhere sucks. I'm not sure what you mean. Leaving where? Leaving the base? I mean, we need food and stuff.
Building materials are in short supply. We need more.
There we go. Let's go and see what Keisha wants help with. Okay. There we go. Anything over here? Ah, there is. Good.
No way they missed that. How am I supposed to carry that?
Oh, right. I should have noted that I am full of stuff right now. Oh, you mean when survivors leave because they're unhappy? I mean, honestly, if I knew that I was in a relatively doomed environment with people that I don't like, I would strongly consider leaving too. I mean, our situation here is grim. There's not even 2 days worth of backup food. The base is bare bones. It's nothing but a hospital and a crummy excuse of a watchtower. You're sleeping pretty much out in the open underneath this watchtower. Like, why not sleep up there? It's so much safer. So on top of everything, we're run by idiots. Alright, let's do it. Oh, screamers galore out there. But at least the boomer was taken care of. Boomer, bloater, I'm going to use the words interchangeably. The fat guys. Oh, that's a plague zombie. Please give me the goods. He did not. Just honking the horns of these people.
Let me lay this out for you.
If your dead friends are still walking around, all something something. Didn't even read what they were after from me. Just accepted it.
Can't let you do this alone. I'm coming along to see what happened with my own eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna sell everything I have.
Let's do some business. I don't see why not.
Oh, come on, trade with me, man. Stop getting distracted. Nice. They still have that gun to sell and those rounds, but I don't know, it is tempting. That's probably a lot better than that other crappy gun we had.
I can't let you do this alone. I'm coming along to see what happened with my own eyes.
Okay, so they want to see what happened to their buddy. Fair enough.
Lead the way.
Where are we going? Oh, I've been down there before. I sure hope there's food this time. That is one nasty infestation. Okay, I mean, I have options here. I can get this done. I could also just get this guy killed to steal his stuff. But he appears to only have a curved blade on him. I'm sure there's a real name for it, but it evades me. By the way, you didn't kill something with a plague sample, did you? No. Oh well, let's try and do the mission. Oh god, I could not imagine playing this in Eternal Night, where it's just always dark. That would be a huge pain. A lot of zombies on the roads can get pretty difficult to navigate. I passed by a screamer and I'm really surprised it didn't scream.
I think we made it.
Okay, so what's the story here, friend?
Zed's on the mark.
I think that's your friend, actually. Oh, nice. He is armed. Well, that's good. I know I volunteered for this, but I'm not looking forward to what's going on here. Yeah, sure. So these are his friends that have died, but hopefully he doesn't mind me looting them while I'm here. Did that say 50? Yeah, 3 screamers and 50 zombies in that infestation. And yeah, that's not good news for me. Infestations do not play around, and there are lots of them, and they will keep spawning forever. Oh, that's rather nice. Shame I can't trade with them while I'm here, but I can certainly shove what I find into here. Tactahawk. A little heavier, a bit more in Decembering, but Noon Life seems to be doing good. A rusty screwdriver. Model 1887 shotgun. It's all just stuff for the trunk right now.
If I piss off that skinny freak,
Skinny freak.
bigger problems.
Is it inside? It is inside. Nope! I'd far rather ring the dinner bell with my trigger finger than let that thing scream. It was kneeling forward,
Locked up.
breathing in for a big scream.
I'm sorry.
Okay. McFarlane can't deal with seeing his compatriots dead, which I'm pretty sure is the whole story of this. We're going in to see what's happened to his buddies. They're all dead. Search for Mac 10. Ooh, don't mind if I do.
Just what we needed.
Oh, sweet. Regroup with McFarlane before returning. Yeah, sure, what's going on? I froze up. Go back without me. I need to think. Okay, sure. So this guy's having a bit of emotional trauma here. I should have let him die, though.
Another freak.
Another freak. Oh, boy. Another screamer is on its way. I don't mind so much, but I am taking this stuff.
Not bad.
Smoke grenades, seeds. Loud noises don't always spawn zombies, but screamers spawn zombies.
Nothing left to find here.
There we go, we got it all. You sure you don't want this Mac 10? Oh, sure, I'll take it for myself. Place has been bled dry quite nicely, and I will want to sell a bunch of this stuff to the army dudes. The game doesn't pause unless you hit escape, by the way. So anytime you're menuing or checking out your base or anything like that, the game is running. And you can and will be attacked while that is going on. I like that. Reminds me of Outbreak. Outbreak didn't let you pause. And it was the greatest Resident Evil ever made. Ah, Outbreak. Ahead of your time, really. Oh, okay, well, that's about to become someone else's problem. Plague Feral. Actually, it might be far enough away that it's not going to follow us here. Where are you, Keisha? I didn't find the gun. They may become hostile.
Hasta la vista.
Let me look at the gun. Fires 45 caliber rounds very quickly. Yeah, you can have it. We have guns.
Yes, it was awful. But we can't let it interfere with the mission.
Okay, sweet. We're getting a bunch of influence for doing these missions, which is one of the big draws of doing them.
Are you up for some trading?
Why not?
And I might as well sell more of the stuff I found. I don't see a big use for smoke grenades. And even less of a use for lots of snacks. Cleaver, rusty screwdriver, chef knife, Tactahawk, backpack, other backpack. I'll sell it all.
Hi.
I got some stuff to trade.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll even get rid of the bags of snacks. We have plenty of those.
Hey there. Come on in and stay safe.
You know, I still need to find more plague samples, and I am just not finding plague zombies. That's very unfortunate for me. Oh god, Twink Fox is so mad, and there's still no bleeding food around here. I might have to go really far afield just to find some food for you. Tell you what, I'll make one last stop back at base, and then I will go on a big food hunt. I won't come back until we have enough food to feed the place. Otherwise, Twink is gonna go off on one. The car doesn't make a lot of noise. You can see the noise it makes on the mini-map there. Kind of pulses out in circles. Yeah, I'll ditch a plague sample as well for now. Hopefully I find one, but I can't guarantee it.
America the beautiful. Yeah.
Now you've got a good gun. I've got a good gun. But we know someone that does not. His name is Callum. He's got that dinky little thing. I think I'll actually give him the shotgun. Probably packs a bigger wallop. Again, AIs don't use ammo. They don't even need ammo. They could have 0 and they would still fire. So there we go. I'll hopefully do some damage. If they get up close and ugly at least. There we go. Euristo's finally recovered from his gas inhalation for real now. What do I want heading out there? Am I really going to take care of that infestation? I could. It would certainly boost morale. Let's do it. I'm going to take a crossbow, some bolts, some firecrackers, and Molotov. Okay. Which is the smaller one? Oh, that one by a country mile. I'm taking that. I didn't just hear a... No, it was just you. Thought I heard a feral there. I guess I'll take the plague sample. I do plan on getting more of them after all.
About time.
What are you shooting?
I'll give it another try. You're not getting rid of me yet.
Okay, sweet. Twink Fox is happy because he's got his watchtower back. And it's actually a pretty well-placed watchtower. It's going to shoot anything that comes in from around here with a .44 rifle. Does anyone that knows something about guns can tell me about that weapon? I'll take another quick look at it. Don't blink.
Hello.
Oh, that's Euristo. Still, he's the one with it. Lever action that fires magnum hollow point rounds. Is that a real thing? Sounds real deadly. Still, it's good that Twink Fox isn't frustrated and trying to leave, but overall we're still very unhappy, mostly because of the food situation. I don't know what's going to make Euristo happy. Medical facilities makes Callum happy, the watchtower makes Twink happy, but Euristo... Morale bonus from luxury bed facility... Not happening. All the more reason that we need to get rid of him. We gain standing really slowly. We should have had a hero by now, but we absolutely don't. Okay, where am I even going here? Towards that. I'm going to clear out that infestation. That should make everyone pretty happy. I'm so low on fuel. I need to find fuel when I'm out as well. I'm going to leave the car here. I just heard a feral. I heard a few ferals. And a bloater.
I can't let that screamer get close.
I hope he means that screamer. It's the only one I see. I was contemplating running up and stealth killing it instead, but I decided against it. I didn't know if there were going to be other zombies around it, which would have compromised that entire operation. Okay, if there are ferals here, that's a problem. But I said I'd clear this out. Now, it can be really easy taking care of infestations. All you have to do is not have anything go wrong. That's the screamer taken care of. And that's the biggest thing that can go wrong. And then secondly, you just gather them all up and... set them on fire. Bish, bash, bosh. Any stragglers that remain, you just kill off. 4 of them apparently still alive. We could do that with another Molotov, or do it a bit more risky like. Can we get a 2 for 1 here? No, they're spreading apart. Uh-oh, don't do that. Don't make noise like that. I said don't. There's still a zombie, but it's probably indoors. None of these had the wherewithal to drop me a plague sample, sadly.
Yeah, this one's not worth it. No point in killing ourselves here.
Why? There's still one left, but I don't know where it is. Huh. Really don't know where it is. Sometimes they spawn on the roof, but that doesn't appear to be the case here. Odd. I heard one though. Is it you? It was not. Sometimes they glitch through the floor and stuff like that, and then you don't see them at all. But that's a shame, because then I just wasted a bunch of Molotovs and everything else on this.
That screamer's got a big mouth.
That's a big, big, big problem. Oh, goodbye. Oh my god! Twink's gonna die! Twink's dead.
The door.
Oh god, I've lost my door, haven't I? So, that feral in 2 swipes brought Twink up to terminal levels of blood plague. We can fix that. It requires, I believe, 5 doses of plague samples.
Crap. Yeah, that ain't good.
We have 1. And we need 2 for the mission that we're about to do. And we didn't even clear out that infestation somehow, because I didn't find the other guy. So, what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to... Damn it, Twink was like the only one that wasn't... Well, it's not amazing, but he's not terrible. And he has that nose-to-tail thing, but he does irritate everybody. Anyway, he's dying. So... Tell you what, I'm going to give you the halfway useless gun.
We keep going like this, we're done for.
Yeah, well... Get yourself taken care of there, and it's time for Euristo to show us what he's made of. That is why you... Oh, okay. I get unstuck there. That is why ferals are so incredibly deadly. Alright, so what are you going to do then? I still want to take out the infestation there. But there's a zombie there, it's just not wanting to spawn. Serious enough to see the dock? You have 12 seconds to live. Funny. Very funny. Low on fuel again, and as much as it pains me, I'm going to take out this fuel rucksack. I'm going to crack it open. And there we go. Ooh, that's a low haul. But, we'll make do. Disappointing haul, but fuel is fuel. How long does Twink have until he drops dead? Well, when you are in the infirmary, you're stabilized. But it's a timer, and if he's ever not there, yeah, that bar is going to grow if he's ever not checked in the infirmary, which is a problem. And he's obviously very unhappy about having blood plague. Did Jake call them twink or is that preset? I'm using people from chat as our survivors here, and I'm using the term survivor evidently quite loosely. Also, we lost our door here. We now only have one door instead of... well, we used to have 3. But where is the last zombie? Ah, there you are. Came out to play, did you? There you go. So, Euristo goes in and does what Twink could not. Unfortunately, clearing out that infestation has made everybody quite a lot happier. Sorry, if you blinked, you probably missed that, but we're no longer quite so depressed. Also, there are more, yeah. Yet more ferals, the deadliest monster in the game. Doors are crutches, Jake. You never needed it. No, but it's very handy. It allows you to run over somebody without wasting some valuable health of the car. Is this a clean enough area? 4 zombies, don't like it. I wanted to stop and fix the vehicle. Ooh, this is a good opportunity if there are no zombies to eat me. Get back a bit. See if it comes for you. Yeah, it must have seen you. It's alright though. Not the biggest fan of QTEs, like press E not to die, but it actually feels quite satisfying to pull off in this game. Pull off as if it's in any way difficult to do. Right, let's repair that military truck. Jinx, surprised we can see anything through all the cracks in the windscreen. And we haven't fixed those, but at least we brought back some doors. All 4 of them. A very forgiving toolbox. Is it lightening up or getting darker? I can't tell.
Nice.
Oh, that is nice. So, Twink Fox, you can live, the odds just aren't good. And every time that we have you around, we have somebody that we are feeding and taking care of who's not actually contributing to the team. Actually, you're still an irritating weirdo. So, there's a very strong imperative for me to put a bullet in your grey matter and bring in a new recruit. But I did say I would not intentionally kill anybody. So we'll give him a chance. Maybe we will find a treasure trove of plague samples.
Has answered that for sure.
Oh, well, that's a good start. Uh-oh, that's not a good start. I don't like wasting all these bolts. We do not have a lot of them, and it's very hard to recover the ones out of the high-powered crossbow. Brutal. But it is making noise. Can't do this forever. There we go. As long as they're coming relatively single file, you can deal with almost any number of zombies. But when they start to mob you, it becomes a real problem. And if they are plague zombies, the guys that look like they have been dropped into a vat of jam, it becomes a huge problem. Because those guys will give you the plague virus. And if they manage to actually bring you to the floor and bite you, I think it maxes it out, but it might be generous and only give you about 90%. He's right next to a feral spawn. Everywhere's a feral spawn point. I'm pretty sure there's no specific feral spawn point.
At least the Zeds didn't hear me.
Yeah, not a bad haul here. Might use one of these painkillers. Eat the weak ones. There we go.
I was thinking about juggernauts the other day.
Why?
It's so big because they're extra extra greedy? Like they bogart all the best brains?
Right. Over there is a good point for fuel, if not for food. Now, food is what we desperately need, but we're going there anyway, and I take it it's getting lighter. Good. Maybe somebody can time how long the daylight hours last in this game. Is there anything here? There is. I don't think this is worth it. Zombies are coming for me. Also, bloater. Run! Give it the beans. Another bloater there. There's actually a lot of stuff around here. It's next to a base. As long as we park ourselves near the mid or what? Oh dear. Alright, get here because I need this fuel if nothing else. And deal with the zombies that come our way. I swear there was one next to us. Here you are. And there you go. Some of them are coming this way, but they were just attracted to some sights and sounds. They don't actually know that Callum's here. Wait, we're not Callum at all. We're Euristo. You taking a look at new end zone? Yeah, I actually got my hands on it today. I think so, today. So I will be checking that one out. If it looked good, we'll have a stream of it. Frostpunk with radiation is what I heard from somebody, although someone in chat saying it's like Vanished with radiation. I like all these games, so here's to hoping. I've been hungering for a good city builder lately because there hasn't been any Frostpunk content to nibble on. And you might think I could play Frostpunk forever, but no, I have my limits. It's more like Banished, honestly. Still good. As long as it's not more like Banished with the Colonial Charters mod. Wow, I didn't think I'd get that filtered, but I did. I might break this siphon fuel open as well. How much fuel do we need back home? We don't actively consume fuel, so it's not something that's bothering us, so I'm going to crack it open, and... not bad. 2 whole things of fuel. I'm going to really tank up the truck then. Yeah, surviving Mars doesn't appeal to me. I played that during and after release, and both times I thought, which is not a resounding...
This place is empty.
Tempted to shoot you, but I really don't want to waste my bolts. Yeah, hardly a riveting review to give something when it just makes you go, eh. There's the thing, right? It's not like I'm a kid anymore. It's not like I only get a game at my birthday and a game at Christmas, and those have got to make do. I can have just about any game I want now. The question is time. And if a game is not good enough to justify spending all that time on, then what good is it? Still want to break it open, but I'll leave it be. Nice thing about this mod is that fuel cans and toolboxes actually stack. This mod stacks a lot of things that didn't stack before, which is good because the stacking limits before were a bit silly. Like, you could only have 30 bullets, but you could carry an entire gym. No, now you can carry, I think, like 100 or so bullets in one go. I guess it gets a little tricky organizing that in your pockets, but still, I'd rather not have to dedicate half my inventory to bullets if I'm going off on a killing spree. This has got to be the worst lookout position I can think of. Climb a tree. There's also not a lot to look at, but it's good to get these checked off on the map so you don't keep coming back to them. Also, I don't know if it's RNG or what, but the position of plague hearts, and again, the moment I say it, it spawns on the map. Still though, we're a bit top heavy on the plague hearts. Wonder if I can come down here without injuring myself. That's a no. Oh man. Curiosity killed the shins. I'm actually a little disappointed in the lack of death so far. I was really wanting to rinse my way through viewer characters. But it means I'm going to have to eventually answer the question of when do I allow myself to get new additions to the team? Because normally what you do in this game is you befriend enclaves, and once they become allied with you, you can recruit members from them. But I'm not going to be recruiting anybody for the enclaves because I'm going to use user-submitted characters, so how will I go about doing that? Don't know. But, fortunately, I don't even have to think much about that for now, because everybody is staying technically alive. If we just put a bullet between Twink Fox's face right now, we would save 2 food every day. And since food is at a bit of a premium right now... Oh, jings, I've got to consider meds and ammo. We need all of these things. Ugh. Sorry, they're relatively spaced out. It's no big deal if we just wander around like so. No missions I'm missing out on, is there? No, we still need to do Cure for all seasons. Maybe you could recruit 1 chatter for every enclave you meet. There's an idea, but there's also the fact that at this point I would not want another member on the team unless they already came with a perk that made them provide something. Like Lycanologist or Angler, because those produce medicine and food. Oh, he's a witty boy. There, Euristo's got some wits going. That cardio, though, is not going anywhere. In fact, it's never going anywhere. He can't have more than 5 points in cardio because he's such a lazy bastard. He's so lazy bastard, he only crafts 100 things in Factorio by hand. Anybody around here lived in one of these immobile homes? Because it just seems so inhuman to me. Who would ever voluntarily live in something like this? Combines the grace and dignity of a park bench with all the mobility of another park bench. Oh, they saw that. That's a full-fledged horde as well. It's alright though, we can just give them a bit of a run around. Because it was only coming from one direction, we're quite safe just being on one side here. Yeah, actually. Don't mind me. He minds me. He minds me a lot. Damn, one of them made a lot of noise there. Not bad, Eurista. Not bad. I knew someone that lived in something like that, but only for a year or two whilst they were building a real house next to... Okay, that makes sense. That is a... one of the very few acceptable things that I can think of. Missed something here. What are we missing? Okay, these are some slim bloody pickings. Oh, there's one more thing here? Where is it? Don't tell me it's on the roof. They almost never spawn goods on the roof. Well, how about that? I would not trust the structural integrity of one of these things to be on the roof there. Did that spawn anything? I'm doing fast search a lot more, probably because I'm getting a little bit impatient. But also because I think it's relatively safe to do. Oh, Maximilian. 0. We will investigate. You know, it's a little inefficient on the space, but I'm going to carry an energy drink. The energy drink is a good way to evade ferals, because it allows you to keep running. I don't think I want this car. Also, I know what I heard, and I know that I'm out of here. There was a roar of a feral. Very rarely, but you can pop open a medical rucksack and find plague cure. I'm not willing to pop open my meds for Twink Fox though, because other people need that medicine. And once you open them, there's no shoving it back into the rucksack. You need those goods for having the infirmary actually operate. Speaking of, this is a little sad. There are definitely zombies in here. I can hear them. I can feel them. Ah, and I can see them. Don't mind me. Do not mind me. Ah, crap. Somewhere along the line this was a good idea in my head. What is this, anyway? It's a pharmacy. Right. Sometimes risks are worth taking. Let's go. Straight into the plague heart. They're making a lot of noise over there, which will hopefully stop them from coming in here. Also, the windows... Oh no, those windows are very smashable. So, plague heart locations. This is a plague heart. They are very durable and difficult to destroy. There are ways to do it. I do not have the means for it, though. On lethal mode, they're surprisingly easy to destroy. Put a choke on a high-powered weapon and blast it about 60 to 120 times, and it will die. If you find yourself low on bullets, you can actually just go up and hit it with a high-powered weapon, melee weapon, like a sword or a sledgehammer. And it'll take maybe like a minute real time, but it will die. The difficult thing is that it's going to spawn lots of plague zombies that try and kill you. But if you deal with those waves, and they can be dealt with, you will kill the plague heart, and it's really worth it. A plague heart explodes into a loot box full of, well, a wide variety of items. But since it usually spawns about 9 of them, chances are very good that you're going to find something rare there. And it will always drop a rucksack and a weapon and... Oh, I do not like where you are. Turn around. There we go. And plague samples. And oh boy, you want plague samples. Goddamn medicine and all sorts, but no bleeding food. I've got a lot of very hungry survivors that are not going to be happy with this. Also, I'm stuck here. Damn it! Go! They'll have heard that. Too slow, Zombreath. But where am I going? I don't know, but I could sure do with some food right about now. There will be plague zombies that spawn around here, though. I could really do with those plague samples. Why not get a new survivor for every plague heart you kill? Because there are about 30 plague hearts. It doesn't tell us how many there are right now, but there are a lot of them. And whilst we could have that many survivors, they would drop off in usefulness pretty quickly. That doesn't seem like it should be deadly, but thinking about it, if you got hit by a car door like that, would probably knock a few teeth out if nothing else. Yeah, there was a plague zombie, but the odds of a plague zombie dropping a plague sample are already minuscule. What I'm looking for are entire hordes of plague zombies. Oh. God, why did I not even look in this building before I came in here? Ugh. There were 100 ways that could have gone wrong, but it didn't. Yeah, no, the plague sample drop is something like 1 in 30 on this mode. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you see a whole batch of them, burn them down, and they're all dropping the samples, but more often than not, no. I came in here because the value wagon spawns food, and I need food badly. The trouble is, 1 rucksack of food is half a day's worth of food for our colony, and everyone's really unhappy right now. They're a little bit happy because... oh, that's what I'm talking about. They're a little bit happier because of the infestation that I destroyed. Oh, but that has worn off, and now they're just continuing to be unhappy. I never normally have this much problem with food. I am actually a little confused as to why I'm having such a hard time with food on this. But hard time it is. Could use that, but Euristo's not that banged up. He'll make do. Also, there's a post office. Post office is like one big loot box of goodies. You can find anything there. And we shall investigate. Still plenty of room left inside the old truck. I'm not going to drive the truck around. No matter how loud you are when you're walking around, a truck is louder, so let's not take any chances there. I also think it's advantageous...
Can you help track them down?
Oh god, I'm getting nothing but missions from these soldiers. Normally there are a lot more groups that spawn. Well, there's the looters, I suppose, but I'm actively trying to help those. They've got a missing person. Ah, right. The guy that broke off, I think, made his own group. I'll help you eventually. Now, these quests do expire, and that can be a real pain. It's actually one of the big things that is repeatedly laid into about the game. That you're trying to go and explore and loot and stuff. Oh man, what did I not do again? Made sure the coast was clear. I did not. But this could be a blessing. Especially when they drop me some plague samples like that. Whew. Alright, well, we got our 2 plague samples. We can complete the 1 mission we were given. And we're going to have to, because we won't even be able to make a cure for Twink Fox without beating that mission. I only have 1. Did I leave 1 back at the base, or did I put it in the truck? I don't remember. Now, kills with the crossbow give an elevated chance of... Come on, fat ass. Just quit moving. Forget it, not worth it. I'll probably guff the shot, he's moving around, so now he stays still. Elevated chance of dropping a plague sample if you kill them with a crossbow. But it only works on the guys that are covered in strawberry jam. You know it's not raspberry because it's not very seeded. There's 1 back at base. Okay, thanks. Okay, we've only got 2 materials, so I can't set up an outpost. Okay, now we confirm that it's all clear. But that worked out, because again, we managed to get that plague sample that we so dearly needed. Otherwise, though, this is one crummy post office, unless this saves us. It did not. Okay, and we only have 3 bolts left. Oh, there was glass there. Yeah, well, no one's around.
Zed's heard that for sure.
It's alright, just need to back up. There we go, you definitely spawned there. It's alright though. The music makes it sound more tense than it is. It would have been a situation if there were a lot of other zombies I was trying to avoid with lack of noise, but no biggie. I know what I'm doing here. That sounds like a death flag. Oh, shut up! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't know if anyone heard that, but let's not hang around to take the risk. Oh my god. Okay. Euristo is dead. Never had that happen before. So the Screamer vomited out a load of nasty blood plague stuff, and by getting into the car, I was just stuck in it and died. That's really unfortunate. On the plus side, someone really useless died. And now we get to control someone that's actively very useful. The downside is you died with our crossbow and our car. Car is miles away. That's a long run. Oh, we also died with the plague samples over there. Oh my god, that's a long run. I need to get over there from here. How do you feel about a 1.4 kilometer run, Callum? Because the only other guy that could do it is busy dying.
Hey, I don't suppose you're carrying some cure.
No.
Just relax. We're gonna work through this.
Also, why do I hear so many zombies? Okay, a horde has to come stumbling into our base. The only guy that can move is carrying a shotgun with 3 shells in it. I actually think he's about to carry a shotgun with no shells in it, and also no shotgun. I'm going to take these energy drinks. A flashbang. There we go, 2 of them, so he's traveling light. And no weapon. And we are going to make that run! Hold the fort, man. Ever failed a map, Jake? Maybe. I think I've had some throwaway games where I'm just testing things out and gotten everyone killed. But now that you mention it, I can't think to having ever seen the game over screen. Alright, if there are ever zombies on us, I'm going to chug this this drink. If there's ever a feral on us, I'm going to throw this flashbang.
I hate bloaters.
Okay. Don't think anyone was asking, but okay. Like 10 foot from the base, I gotta rest. Wasn't kidding about that stamina. Okay, come on. It's not that far. Gotta build up that cardio whether you like it or not. We can't have 2 useless English people on the team. Actually, what nationality is our Twink Fox Asher? I'm sure you've brought it up before, but all I hear is furry, which is probably a nationality on its own. One that's okay to be racist against, like gingers. I can say that because I've got red hair. But it still uses the 5 forbidden letters. Okay, Callum, come on. Now, the nice thing is that even if you're absolutely out of stamina, you can still run pretty much as fast as if you had stamina. But if you wanted to attack after that, you'd be doing it in this lazy way that's not really going to do much good. So you got to jog a bit, build it back up, and go for it again. We don't often agree on stuff, Jake, but that stance on furries is one of them. Freaking guy. Okay, time for you to take a break by killing something, Callum. Well executed. Get it. Oh, I really hope Euristo is still hanging around there, because he has that crossbow, that incredibly good crossbow, and almost all the bolts for them. I'm not traveling light anymore, but that's okay. The game says that traveling light makes your stamina last a lot longer, but I really don't see much of a difference between traveling light and uh-oh. Oh, I don't like this. Let's do it anyway. Don't let him scream. And run! Now, it might not be a big deal with him screaming and attracting more zombies, but the thing about it is that that scream can... Oh, bollocks! Oh, this is going to get worse, isn't it? Down you go! Whew! The scream also spawns special infected, or whatever they call them in this game, freaks. And that can include ferals. And whilst I'm sure that Callum here is having a wonderful cross-country bit of exercise, a feral would make it more exciting.
That plague bloater is bad news.
What plague bloater? Is it the one that's still chilling out over here? Oh, we're good. This reminds me a lot of playing DayZ. Because there's a lot of running and not a lot of zombies. We didn't die with that plague sample on us, did we? That would suck to the extreme. Feral wouldn't be game over. I have 2 get out of jail free cards. One is this flashbang that would stun it, and then I would kill it. The other is this. By drinking our energy drink, we have about 1 minute of being able to... Ah, oh, bollocks! Well, time to put that to use. Chug and run, chug and run. Where is it? The only thing worse than a feral is a feral that you can't see.
If I want to avoid blood plague.
Okay, maybe we managed to run away from it before it honed in on us. But that's what I mean. When Callum drinks Red Bull or Monster or whatever, is doing... Oh my god, Twink Fox Asher is now frustrating and wants to leave. Leave to where? You've got blood plague. You can still recover the survivor stuff, right? If he's there. The thing is, he died of blood... Well, he kept his head, basically. So he's still... He's going to get up and be a zombie, basically. Well, maybe, actually. He didn't have... Did he have blood plague? I can't remember. I might have contracted some from the spit and stuff. Oh, I should not have ran through this. And the effects of our Monster Energy drink has worn off. Okay, we're back. Now, where's Euristo? Here's hoping for a corpse. No corpse. No corpse at all. Damn, he's gone. He is long gone. With the crossbow. Oh well. With the plague sample as well, unfortunately. That's the far bigger loss. Okay, well, at least we still got the military truck. I wonder if it's worth just a quick jaunt around the area to see if we can find him just stumbling around. That's a bloater. You don't turn into special infected, so that wouldn't be him. Hey, come on, tons of fun. He runs, he falls, and then he's not our problem. You don't get any credit for the kill, though. Yeah, no sign of Euristo. I mean, that's not saying that he isn't here, but I can't spend all day combing over here for a lost cause. Yeah, too bad. We got to continue the mission in his stead, though. Picnic shelter. Da, 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 da. Oh, I want to use that survey point, though. Donk. Ooh, maybe he's one of those. I highly doubt it. Those are all armored zombies. Yeah, he would not have gotten up and suddenly spawned himself a nice bunch of armor. It is tempting to run them over. I'm baiting them out around here because I want to check out that survey point. It's just good to have all the places on the map, actually on the map. That should do. Doubling back on my fake out is a terrible idea, but there's something here. Ah, speaking of terrible ideas. I'd like to say you're 100% safe whenever you're up one of these things, because ferals cannot reach you. However, there's an interesting bug in this game, where if there's a horde at your feet and you are up in the sky, or up somewhere tall like a roof or one of these, it can spawn zombies up there with you. Like they just up warp over here like they're trying to get $1,000 in Super Mario 64. And then they will latch onto you, bite you, and pull you down from the top, and that will hurt in a lot of different ways. That one bit of impatience is hurting me badly, and there's a lot of these zombies here. I could use this flashbang, but I don't want to. Man, everything's just picked clean here. This is garbage. I'm gonna go to the Pale House anyway. Bit risky. In fact, it's massively risky, but off we go! Surprisingly, they're not giving much chase. You're too fast. Too fast, Gal.
Here for a job? Time to do it.
Ah, there's people in here. Well, maybe there's just person in here. No, oh, that's a bloater. I'm out of here. How long until you can clear the plague hearts? It could be done, but the risk is enormous, and I'm not well tooled out for it. I don't have particularly heavy-hitting weapons for it. I don't have any scent mask to stop enemies aggroing on me while I do it. But it could be done. I guess if I wasn't down to only one useful member of the team, I'd consider it. They're easy as hell, just slap it, says Young. Yeah. If I had something like the Bastard Sword or the Skull Sword, or double-handed axe. But no, I've got a... what even is this? I've got a carving knife. God, we even lost the bat. I'm gonna miss that bat. More than I miss Euristo, that's for sure. She is bad at what she does. I'm partial to C4 myself. I haven't counted how many C4 it takes. I do know that C4 doesn't stack, though. So if you lay down 4 bits of C4 and detonate them all, it only counts as 1. Which is a tad concerning. you Euristo? No, you're not. What is this? Builder's Supply Depot. Are there any goods around here? Door them all and let God sort them out. Oh, there's a tower to look at up here at least. Could be good.
So, here's some news for you.
Someone's in town with... Oh, the rare skill trader is great if you have lots of influence and really want some good skills.
Crap. I guess they heard me.
Ooh, nice. Oh, very nice. Added toolbox. Grab these low tar cigarettes. Extraordinary trade value. Definitely causes cancer. Still your greatest fear? No.
This one's cleared out. Better keep moving.
Well, maybe. We still need to go and survey.
I gotta rest.
Please don't rest too hard, Callum. You're carrying this team. In fact, I'm going to have a lot of problems when Callum needs to sleep, because who's going to do anything? Oh, lots of places to loot over there. Laundry, nail salon, hardware, the spoon and cone.
Looks like a plague heart.
Swine and bovine. Old drinking shed? Drinking shed? What am I missing out here? Here.
Okay then. Nothing more to see here.
That was a relatively good haul in terms of finding places to go to. That's weird. Something's down. Something is falling. Something that we're meant to be tracking is falling very far. How strange. Also, I was meant to do something for those guys and I have forgotten to do it completely. They might get angry and leave the map, but that's alright. Our concern is with staying alive, not with making lots of friends. Are there muskets in the game? I think there's some World War I and II era weaponry, but no muskets. Something else here? Something up here? No. Aha.
So much for being sneaky.
Oh, fencing tool. Bit heavy, but pretty good on a lot of things. There we go. So that spawned a couple of zombies that moved in on here. Honestly, messing up on a quick search is not the worst thing you could do. Of course, that changes if you are trying to be stealthy and there are a lot of zombies around. Then it can very easily be the worst thing you do. So, okay, starting to get a bit full, but you know what I'm not full of? Food. There's no damn food around here. The spoon and cone might have some food, and Dewey's hardware might have some materials. It's not all I need, though. We're so low on everything. That said, oh my god. Recent death in the community, recent death in the community. Twink cares a lot less than Callum does. Blood plague, frustrated, morale is... Yeah, I think Twink is out of here. Twink is probably going to give us an ultimatum soon. But still, we need food, so I'm going to go and check out Spoon and Cone and all of the nearby places. Why should he? He's on the brink of death himself. Well, he is a bit of a weirdo.
Better not screw around here if I want to avoid blood plague.
I do want to avoid blood plague, but I need more plague samples as usual. We have 2 spots in here, ideally for backpacks, and ideally we find food and materials.
We're clear.
Well, booyah, straight away. One nice advantage is...
Okay, better get ready.
We're good, we're good. One nice advantage of having somebody die is that our...
Fast. Can't let it get the jump on me.
Oh no. No. There's a feral nearby. There it is, other side of the thing. I don't know if it's a plague feral or not. I don't want to mess around here, but I want that building material. Ferals can also break down doors in one hit, so a closed door will not delay them for long. Probably delay them for less time than you spend closing the... Oh, yes. The time to be greedy is now. I think I heard it. It sounded like a regular feral, so I could melee it to death. I would certainly want some painkillers on me if I'm going to do that. I don't have painkillers. Well then... ain't that a kick in the teeth? Let's free up some space by fueling up the truck. And hope that the feral is not getting curious about what's on the other side of the spoon and cone. I'm actually going to put my targeter on that so I know where it is at all times. This seems dangerous, Jake. How did you know my name was Dangerous Jake? Point is, you're constantly hemorrhaging goods. You're always losing food because you need to eat. If you have a watchtower, you're always using ammo. You're always using meds for your infirmary. You need to go out there and get goods to make up for that. And if that means being really greedy, well, it's just Callum's life that's on the line. And he's away playing Dungeons and Dragons, so he has no say in the matter.
This place is clean.
Not that clean. Something here. The other two places are unlikely to have rucksacks of material, and rucksacks are really what I'm after. So
I think that's everything.
A parang is good. Parang is very good. Very lethal. I'll take it. Although I swear I switched out my parang for something else earlier. Fenced off, espresso. Man, there's so few goods on the map. It's unreal. Now, even compared to lethal mode, this is obscene lack of goods. Oh yeah, Pseudo, the accidental threaten of enclaves, that's a killer. It's so easily done as well. What am I even bringing back right now? 1 med, 2 med, 2 meds, 2 food, 2 materials.
Another day, another scavenging run.
How the hell did Twink Fox do a scavenging run? Ooh, I want to use this. I know it's greedy. It's very greedy. Might even be too greedy. But I have to know.
Gotta stop.
There's no stopping Jimmy Hopkins. I've got to know what's in the area. Hopefully without that fat bastard noticing me. I'll kill him, he's wandering a little too closely here. And the feral has largely gone away. So let's stop tracking it. I forget, what is Callum's horrible thing that he has here? Losing rewards, losing stamina, gaining fatigue. Oh no. So earlier I said when Callum gets tired and fatigued, that's a big problem. Well, he also gets 1/3 more extreme fatigue. And I'm not sure I have any coffee to keep him artificially awake. Oh, there was nothing else to check for here. That's good and bad. Falling from heights, I don't think ever kills you in the game. I guess maybe you have like 5 health left or fewer, but I've never seen it kill. Okay, homewards. We have a relatively large amount of goods to bring home, which is, well, good. Oh, bollocks! That was a mistake! Get off of the vehicle! Well, we lost a door, and that really did a number on the bonnet, but we're still going. That road was narrower than oh Christ, narrower than I anticipated.
Hey, neighbors, can you spare anyone to help us out?
The blessed scoundrels demand for food. That doesn't sound like it's any good. Where are they? Ah, they're en route. Fair enough. Donk. Let's change them to be our current activity. Now, depending on their tone, I may or may not give them food. I may actually go out of my way to kill them all. But we'll see what kind of survivors they are. Oh, if nothing else, I'm sure they'll buy all my junk. This... maybe not the fencing tool, it's actually quite strong.
Can you honestly say you'd be happier in a world run by Red Talon?
Yes.
Because I lived in that world for months. And it
Carving
fucking
thing. Ooh, the trees up there. Go. What? Okay, right, they shot a bloater. Thought he was creeping up on me or something. Okay, I've got quite a lot of things to sell them. This could be quite profitable for me. How have you been? I don't know. How are you? You don't know us, but if you can spare some extra food, we'd be very appreciative.
That's good to hear.
Adios. Hey, yo. Adios.
There are 5 of them. 5's a good number. Where are the other ones? I swear some of them were out playing in the gas or something. It might seem like a bad idea, but I'm going to give them some of my extremely hard-earned food.
Thanks for taking care of that.
There we go. And that should
Okay,
make them a
have a
little
good day then.
friendlier here.
Oh, hey there. Want to come in?
Good. Right, now we have them as a friendly bunch on the map. We came through with food when they needed our help. We're in good terms. If they'd been more bossy about it, it would have been a trap. Oh, don't click this. It's a big accident.
Are you up for some trading?
Of course.
They have bullets. I need bullets. Take my dental floss, cheese slices, comforter, cigarettes, carving knife, apocalypse book, even my bag of snacks, and give me those bullets. Also that gas. I like gas. Worth it. Molotovs are tempting as well, but I'll leave them be. Those bullets also tempt me, and I will take them. Right, that was very well worth it for the food. I don't know how much influence I got from giving it to them, but whatever it was worth it. The amount of times I ride this thing instead of fueling it. Just think of it as giving them less food for more reward. That is a good way of looking at it. The fact that rucksacks contain fewer goods might seem very bad, and it is very bad, but that doesn't mean there's no advantage to it. It means that anything that costs rucksacks are suddenly a lot cheaper, and a lot of things cost rucksacks in this game. Very often you have missions to give rucksacks, and suddenly it's not a lot to give out. Especially if you get influence in exchange for it, because influence costs haven't changed. Suddenly, selling rucksacks to get a gun isn't such a bad deal anymore. You'd never sell a rucksack, but I mean give it away for a mission like that. Oh god, there are still zombies there. What are they doing in our safe zone? I'm gonna hit the deck here a bit. Right. Looked like 100 influence. Oh, it's not a lot, but it's not terrible. Okay, still around, still good. Okay, there are two things that need to happen right now. One is that I need to take a water break, and two is that we've been playing for 3.5 hours, and I was really expecting to lose more party members than this. Granted, one is dead and the other is dying, but I thought we'd be on a bigger rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in 2 additional members for our crew from the people that have submitted characters for me, and have them join the base as well, which means I need to come out of the game very temporarily. But just consider this like a 5-minute break, because it'll give me the time to take my water break and set up the game. So I'll be back in 5.